Alrighty. Hello. What is up, crew? Welcome to episode 7 of Celebrity Sundays. So that means we've been doing this now for about 2 months. I think I missed like 2 episodes, but we've been pretty consistent with it. Celebrity Sundays, Ruby Tuesdays. People are starting to show up. Hi, chat. What is going on, people? What is up in the comments? Hi, Eric. So speed dating is at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. So we gonna be out late. This is just the pre-party where you're gonna get warmed up, and anyone who would like to be on the dating show is absolutely invited to do that. We would love to have some more people. New wave shades incoming. Yeah, can you believe I almost threw these out and chat told me that they're actually like a cool look. So, and I just felt like it kind of went with like the moto jacket I'm wearing. Motorsport. I feel like Cardi B in that like motorsport video. That's a good song. I wish I wouldn't get copyrighted if I played it. Freaking YouTube. Anyway, what is up tonight? It's been another wild week in Rubyland, and I'm ready to have just like a nice chilled out, low drama, chill Celebrity Sunday. And I really want to talk about what I'm doing and what I should be focusing on. We did start to have some boundary conflicts with my brother/roommate around having people filming in the house, but he is open to me still filming. So I think I really do want to focus on fixing up the place, starting with my room. We made a lot of progress. Oops. You can see like that was covered with filth. My bed is made with sheets. So I have been maintaining this level of cleanliness for a couple days now. Hey, what's up, Tyrone? What's up, HK? Hi, JF. It's hard to see in these glasses, I will admit. Did you get any girls to agree on to go onto the speed dating who aren't trans? Well, first off, I'm not sure. But I, perpetually single Ruby, perpetually single as of last month, I will be always available as a co-host/dater. I think I'm a safe person to practice Riz on, in my humble, petite little opinion. So I did drop the link in chat. It appears as though everyone's fucking terrified of me or fucking hates me. So should I just end the stream? Oh, wait. Yes. All right. Drum roll. I went all in on this sport of love. Oh my gosh. Look at the details. So, sport of love. Our celebrity of the week is St. Elmo's Fire 53. Hey, you're right here. I was just announcing that you're the celebrity of the week. So thank God you're here for that announcement. I'll even take off my glasses to show respect for you. But you were the top donor last week. You sent a $100 donation that really helped me with getting food and stuff for the week. So I super duper appreciate that. So you were always the celebrity of my heart, but you are now officially celebrity of the week. And if I had a soundboard, it would be going. Wait, I actually, let me read your message. We gave up and went to a motel, mountains of North Carolina, Virginia, destroyed many places. Oh my goodness. I haven't been tuning into any of that. Elmo, you have to call it. No one has to call in. I can be the star. I'm allowed to be the star of my own show. What, you think I can't carry it on my own? You look amazing. I can't even. But the way you're rocking this glasses is clutch, right? Okay, wait. So which glasses actually go better? These are black and white. And I've had these for a while. Very Kurt Cobain. I wore them a lot in our early Thorp days, whatever. those people. I think the black and white is like serving a moment, like in my humble opinion. I'm on my Wi-Fi because hotel Wi-Fi is out. Thanks, St. Elmo. Well, it sounds like you're not getting the celebrity treatment where you are. But to me, you are the celebrity. And right here, my heart is a hot spot for your heart. So thank you so much for being the best. Ruby looks like the best female motorcycle racer. Thank you. I'm actually very scared of motorcycles, but fentanyl, I'll roll the dice. Motorcycle, no thank you. That is just beyond me. No. Wait, so you guys literally think these glasses are better than the other ones? Ah! Put on Ethernet jack. Why don't you put on this bitch? All right. Oh, wait, there's more than one announcement. Stop distracting me. All right, so on the board of love, because I'm still... Wait, let me just use this like this. I, Ruby Spacek, am currently demonetized. It's called Satan trying to shut me up, bitches. Trying to starve me out, aka make me skinny and sexy. Boo ho. Alrighty. So yeah, demonetized by fucking YouTube. Oh, wait, let me do this in a way you can see. Oops. Oh, I'm holding it sideways. Sorry. Okay. Board of love. Cash App, Pet Cookies, Venmo Cookie Talbot. Shout out Tommy King, Cycleman90, and Stevie, and Doge, and Melanie, of course. Celebrity of the Week, St. Elmo's Fire 53, bam, bam, bam. Chat of the Week, Empress Janet. She's really stepped up and been joining like a bunch of panels I've been doing and holding the fort down while I'm cleaning my room and stuff. So today, this is the space left for all the money I anticipate getting. And this is a little cartoon of me. It says, thanks, guys. And that's a demon because demonetized. So that's basically what I was working on. Oh, wait, what does this say? Donate on Cash App or Venmo to join the board. And then that's like, I don't know, another little person. So that's like the vibe, basically. Is it really a board if it's a... Here, let's just try to keep this up here, okay, guys? Exactly. We love you too. Ruby likes... Wait. It's questioning your methods, just curious. I mean, so I try to do this to kind of make a physical, like, embodiment of a super chat. In a way, it's actually much cooler and satisfying, in my opinion, to have a creator write your name out and write your statement out on a piece of paper forever. And then have it up and in the board of history. It's all coming together. Anyway, it's what I'm doing, and it's helped keeping food in my belly, keeping me looking good, smelling good, smelly. I've got this 1 pound bread, lose a pound, gain a pound of bread. It's whatever you want it to be if you're on it. I agree. This is called the Sunday fucking me show. This is where I like to like let my nuts out and just chill, you know? What is this, a boycott? Usually bitches are lining up to get out of this fucking panel. No. Okay. Oh, great. All right, you guys can pay to kick people. Okay? $10 and I'll kick out whoever you want. Because I guess I'm fucking desperate. Since no one gives a fuck about my panel. And I'll remember that. Because I spent minutes getting ready and I feel entitled.
I give a shit about your panel.
Can I help you?
Can you help me? Can you hear me okay?
Unfortunately, yes. Loud and clear, bitch. So what's the little bitching about today? How are the shrooms treating your rotted out, lesbian, implanted on a weak, poor genetic specimen male's body as he rots away in probably his grandmother's basement, living off an inheritance, and chewing mushrooms into eternity as he circles around an abuse victim, waiting for his chance to swoop in with his fucking ding-dong hanging out and shoving it in her fucking mouth like a pacifier. And what about it? Do you agree with my, I think I just summed you up in a pretty quick way. Melanie?
Hello. Oh, there he goes.
Oh, I owned him so bad he was speechless. He was speechless and fucking left because I just read him the rights.
He had to leave to show that he wasn't crying.
Mm-hmm. He didn't have shit to say to that.
Also, I just want to point out, SPICOLLI, you can get your revenge by giving Ruby money and kicking me off. Because I'm pretty sure you avoid chat after I timed you out. So
yeah, he's such a bitch.
And like I do
be,
incredibly fair timeouts. Like I don't do like 24-hour timeouts unless we really need like the people who are spamming the N-word I gave.
Dude, that was ridiculous. Yeah, that was terrible. I appreciate you helping with that because that got out of hand quickly. Hey, Ruby, is your floor picked up? Okay, for the most part, I did just like scramble to get ready pretty quickly. But this is a room check, and anyone in my audience at any time can say room check, and I will show you. Okay? New rule. I guess. I don't know. Let me think about it. But like, basically, room check. Okay, yeah, there's a shoe. That's where I was doing my makeup, and all the laundry's still over there. I still have to address that. Oh, whoa.
The problem is that your clothes are in the way of the fish, and it's going to prevent you from doing what you need to do for the fish.
The fish are not there. It's an aquarium full of nothing but dead hair.
I thought you had a beta
No,
fish.
it's no, the beta fish passed away due to intense harassment via Ben Thorp, psychically abusing her nightmares. So she did commit suicide at age 4. And it was kind of like full circle moment. Like,
they only really lived to be 4 anyways. Yeah.
Exactly. So like we could say it was Ben Thorp's fault. We could say it's not, but like I think it's pretty apparent the timeline that my fish passed away on.
So quick question. Are you still hoping to do the OPC Reno series?
Okay, listen. That was never really a great, like, well thought out plan in the first place, but my apartment was falling apart. My back door, the landlord just fixed it, thank God. But they're doing construction on our front porch, so we can't go out the front door. And then our back door fell off the fucking hinges, and we have cats, so we can't just leave it open, And then also there's crazy people, and I've been doxxed, so who knows what the fuck is out there. So, but they came and fixed it, so there's no need. I'm open to being friendly with Grace, but I'm not rushing into any thing. It just happened to be like, oh, maybe you can stop here. You can look at some things. It'll be like little content. And I'm open to like keeping some line of communication open with Grace. But I'm still really conflicted on that, So I don't know. But my younger brother, who I live with, made a rule based on Ben and Grace's behavior, disrespecting my apartment and my family, it's just a rule that no one doing YouTube stuff is allowed here except me.
Right. My problem with like OPC, and it's not anything personal, just like I feel like he kind of talks himself up in like the way that like Andrew Tate tells young men to like oversell yourself so people will really value you and you'll get that job or whatever. I forget if that's Tate specifically, but it's very red pill. And I have a feeling he's not that great of a contractor. He hasn't been able to hold many jobs, and his claims about having a lot of money and stuff are more of like a shield, so that way people can't criticize him for being a deadbeat. That's just my honest feeling. And yeah, you can bring Spicoli on, by the way. He's asking to be brought on, so I'm not afraid of him.
What's up, bitch? You had to go wipe your tears away. We get it. Are you feeling better? Did you like look up like comeback for strong woman dominating me?
No, when I came on earlier, you couldn't hear me because I had 8 or 9 windows open on my fucking cell phone.
Oh, I'm sure you did.
I come on here.
I'm sure. Wait, can you repeat? All right, so why don't you just repeat what you said?
Well, what I said when I came on was, I said that you were complaining about having nobody caring about your panel and being on your panel. And I said that I care because I'm on your panel. That's number 1. And let's get the likes up, the subs up, get the donations up for her. Obviously, she could use a few bucks. What else? Now, I guess you and Grace are starting to rehabilitate the relationship.
That's one way to put it.
I mean, my thing is, a lot of my friends are really put off by like the internet stuff. So it was nice to have someone who I considered a friend, who I could like collaborate with and like do like wacky ideas with. You know, I think we collaborated fairly well together, and I appreciated her as like a friend, on whatever level. But obviously, I'm put off by their behavior. But I think a lot of I just really have more issue with Ben than Grace at all.
Okay,
but I just don't have any bad feeling.
All I'm saying is Ben, by his own admission, because I asked him right after it happened, I said, in some way, when you did that with Ruby to get her upset on purpose, did you do it to kind of block her so that there'd be drama, so that Grace wouldn't move into her house? And he sort of implied that he did kind of do it for that reason. So let's face it, there's these two, you know what? There's nothing wrong with a 21-year-old girl being attached to her father. In fact, we don't have enough.
I agree, but
we don't have enough.
We all see it. Everyone looks and watches because it's a bizarre relationship.
No, it's bizarre. A lot of relationships.
Bizarre.
Okay, but wait. Okay, so it's bizarre.
It's bizarre.
I'll make a statement.
Very.
You better not say that most relationships are bizarre, because that's just
hold on. A lot of people would say trans relationships, gay relationships are bizarre. Who are we to judge other people's relationships?
Just because you would say it doesn't mean a lot of people would say it.
If Mel wants to get her penis chopped off and get a new vajayjay and date a man or a woman or a furry, I wouldn't do it, but I give her more power to do it. I only believe that people who do what she does. I only believe in transing if you're over 18, and I'm not really crazy about insurance paying for it, because my thinking is this. I want to make a point, and I want you
to No, dude, you're literally gish galloping. Do you know what a gish gallop is?
Thank you, Showtime. I'm writing down your love note right now.
Mel,
so my problem with
the
what
only
you're saying,
the only way you remind me of a woman is you're annoying like a woman, but you're disagreeable like a man.
That's because you haven't had me in bed.
Oh, believe me.
See how much
I'm not lining up.
I shouldn't talk.
Would you say? So, well, maybe I could set you up with Hormax here. He likes the pre-ops. He's into that. But you know what you should do? Wait. I want to. Do either one of you know her name's Lee Francis? She's a New Zealand transgender woman. I watched her for the last couple of years. You know Lee Francis? If you could pull up one of her videos.
I don't know every trans person.
Okay, but let me ask you this. Wait, let me ask your opinion on this, ladies. She goes out, she's got the knee vajayjay, but she says she barely dilates and it's closed up. She's only got 2-inch depth. She's got big tits.
Why are you obsessed with
listen,
the micro details of
nobody talks about genitals as much.
Nobody talks about genitals. You're having a very intense
this.
medical description of inside
of
vagina. It's so fucking weird. I just need
Let
to
me just
establish.
ask you,
You
Mel.
know what's also weird? No,
question?
Spicoli, you've just talked so much. You know what's also weird? Like going up to somebody and being like, "I'm not attracted to you. I'm not attracted to you." Like, do you do that to
Seems
everybody
like a
who you're not
projection.
attracted
Like,
to?
okay.
Seriously?
Mel,
Like, we get it. You're not into we get it. You say you're not into trans people.
Come back for the dating show later.
We get that you say
No, but I
want
want to make a point.
Spicoli.
Mel,
No, I'm not finished my point, Spicoli. I know you're afraid of me finishing. I know you're afraid of me. Let me finish.
Finish and I'll finish.
So I know that you say that you're not into trans people on the surface, but the more you talk about it, the more it sounds like you're into trans people. The best thing you can do is stop bringing it up all the fucking time.
Yeah. Because that's rarely like a topic on Celebrity Sunday these days.
No, well, I mean, everywhere you go, it's thrown in your face.
But it's not happening right now. You're projecting all of your like feelings about LGBTQ and all your discomforts onto one human being, and you're just like, "This is weird, right? If you describe this medical procedure in lots of details, you're gonna feel grossed out by the medical procedure." No shit.
Apparently, Spicoli only leaves his house during Pride Month.
Mel, let me ask you a question, and I want both of you to answer. This Lee Francis, she's very passable. You know, she's got.
We don't know her. We don't care.
I know, but I have a question. It relates to you and everybody else. When she dates guys,
stop bringing her up. Just ask the damn question.
All right. So Showtime said $10 that would have gone to Grace, but she did not go live. I appreciate that, Showtime. And everyone, you can add a personalized note. You will be added to this week's Board of Love. And I went hard on, look at all these details. Come on, who does that? Hello. Anyway. Sorry, guys.
Lee Francis, when she dates men, she doesn't tell men that she's that she's trans. What is your opinion on that? Do you think
I think that you should disclose your
trans women have a duty to tell men they're trans?
Yes, and 99.99999% do, because it's a threat to their own safety a lot of the times not to do that. A lot would never dream of doing that. People online will say outrageous shit to get attention. I'm sure there's trans people who want attention who say like, yeah, I trick guys and I have AIDS. Can you believe that? And then everyone like you with 2 brain cells goes, what, you have AIDS and you're trans and you fuck? What? Fuck you. Shut the fuck up.
Can I answer your question?
I am getting your pussy. I am getting your pussy so wet and your clit so hard right now.
The fuck is wrong with you? If I was
over there, you would practically grape me. She's horny for me. You know she is.
About men, they just assume that they make like women horny. They don't even know what like part of your cycle you're on, and that like greatly affects.
I don't care.
I'm bleeding out right now.
Levels are 717 naturally.
I'm bleeding out like a dying animal every fucking month.
Spicoli wants
femaleness,
bloody face. Spicoli wants a bloody face, and I don't mean that violently.
If Ruby doesn't want to fuck me, I know Mel definitely wants to.
So to answer your question, Spicoli, ironically enough, the main reason that women don't reveal that they're trans when they're having sex with someone is because sometimes revealing that to people, especially transphobes who don't reveal that they are transphobes right away, can put you in danger. And so it's easy. The longer you can go without telling them, the less danger you're in. And then you can kind of take more time to suss out who they are, what their intentions are, maybe what they think about trans people. Because I can guarantee you, Spicoli, you have some weird like sexual aggressive like overlap where you can't tell the difference between aggression and sexuality. And I would not feel safe around you because you're both into trans people, but you're very aggressive. And that's just a weird combination.
First of all,
everything about him gives weird.
No. How am I aggressive? You're the aggressive one, and I'm not into trans people. You are.
You
have
sound like
trans
very
friends.
acquainted with the
That's
trans
great. I'm
pussy.
not into
You sound
Spicoli.
very acquainted with dilation. Who knows that if you're not, at least your curiosity has been piqued. You know about dilation
Wait.
schedules.
So,
Fuck
wait.
you.
So my
No, he's just a
curiosity.
casual
So
expert.
You're not
where does
fooling
it
it.
tie? Wait.
You never went to
I
school for
know.
this.
So
You
if
never
I
went
have
to
a
school for this.
curiosity about trans people, it means I want to fuck a trans person.
You
Are you
never went to
crazy?
school for this. You don't work in this field, but you happen to be an expert. It's just a casual expertise, right? There's no other motivation. That would
Even
be a
if
better
I could
explanation.
be an expert. Wait, I could be a doctor who does trans operations. Doesn't mean
No,
I
you
want to
don't.
fuck a trans person. Give me
But
a
you
break,
don't.
man.
Hey,
But no,
Spicoli, this is your intervention. Do you know what arrested development means? It means you're stuck as a 13-year-old boy. All you talk about is penis, vajayjay, and you say vajayjay because you can't say vagina because you're fucking 12 years old.
I'll say
and
vagina.
trans
I'll
people.
even say cunt. I'll say pussy, cunt,
Preach it,
vagina.
sister.
Nobody
No, you are
cares.
such a dude. She's reading the rights to you, and you better listen if you want to grow.
Nobody
Let me-
cares about your thoughts on trans people.
She's an
Okay,
old
you don't like trans
dinosaur.
people.
Look at
You've
her
said it. You
avatar.
get it.
Ruby, how old is
Nobody
this
cares, but you
menopausal
continue
dinosaur
to
you
bring it
on
up.
to
Dude, you're
lecture
like
me?
60 talking
at her.
about our ages. You're older than all of us
No,
by
but
far.
if she's got an avatar for a dinosaur, her vagina does not bleed
Probably
anymore.
because
you,
she
She's
you
doesn't
got
have
get
no
no
harassed
taste.
by you
avatar.
You
fucking
have no
freaks.
taste. That avatar is arguably better than mine. Fuck yourself.
I love
And Mel,
that
you don't have
avatar,
any
but
use for
also I
tampons
have a
either.
4-year-old son and he loves that avatar.
No, you know
So
what the greatest thing about it? Hey, ladies, you know what the greatest thing about being a trans woman is? You never have to buy
yeah,
Kotex or
nobody
tampons.
fucking cares about this, Spicoli.
No, you never have to buy Kotex.
Every
You're
single
so dumb.
time
Sometimes
that
I
you
just buy them
talk,
because it
you
feels more
rehash
feminine.
old points. Say something new. Say something absolutely
Okay,
new
I'll
that
say
we've never
something
heard from you
new.
before.
How old are you? What do you look like and how much do you weigh? And
What's
are
up?
you
Oh, wait, can I
fuckable or
just shout
not?
out? Empress Janet was this week's chatter of the week. I announced it
Woo,
earlier.
damn it.
But you are written, and there was Celebrity of the Week is St. Elmo's Fire, and then Chatter of the Week, Empress Janet. She's been hopping on, she's been
Beautiful.
contributing, and she's been doing a great job. And so is Melanie. Melanie deserves it
Thank
too.
Yeah.
I've been
You don't,
writing
you
down.
don't have to. I do it for the love of your content. You don't have
Yeah.
to. do anything.
Her cash
The shout
app
out was
is
honestly
dollar
Well,
enough.
I
sign pet
appreciate everyone
cookie.
who contributes. I appreciate it. I do.
Dollar
So.
sign pet cookie. Dollar sign pet cookie. Is that your cash app? Dollar sign pet cookies, right?
I'm glad you
I
have
want
it
everybody-
memorized.
I want everybody to do.
I still
Yeah,
have no
because I want
idea
to
how
know
to
what.
write that as a link in chat.
You know, I have it memorized, so I make sure I don't send you money. Everybody should go to her cash app.
Wow,
It's
you're
a
You
so
dollar sign.
accidentally
Hey,
fucking
Hey, shut
drug
up,
addict
Mel.
retard.
Dollar sign pet cookies. Remember her cash app. Whether you send $5, $10, even $1, please
Mhm.
send her cash app again. Let me repeat it. Is
Mhm.
dollar sign pet cookies. Okay.
Bravo.
So
I love how you
start
bring
sending her
women up.
money for just putting up with my ass. She deserves a dono. Okay. So remember that. Let me say it one more time. I get the likes up, the subs up. And she can't receive super chats right now because she's got some kind of controversy with YouTube.
I've been
Remember again, let me
demonetized.
say it again slowly. Dollar
You've been
sign. We all know what the dollar, please. We all know what the dollar sign looks like. All you have to do is go to Cash App, and her thing is dollar sign PETCOOKIES. Dollar sign pet cookies. No, it's not my Cash App. I don't have one.
Yeah,
But
we
if you
get it.
do that, if you send
No,
her
he's
right now,
describing my Cash App, so send it. If you
He's
hate
doing
him,
it
pay
incredibly
me.
slowly
if
and
you send her
awkwardly.
$20, she'll kick me off. And if you send her $100,
She'll kick me off.
if you send her $100, she'll give you a blowjob. All right, ladies.
Run, run, run.
Can't
Bye,
believe
bitch. Wow, what was that all about?
See what he does? He just takes up space, talks as much as he can, and then leaves before or does some other stupid shit before he has to listen to the criticism of what he just said.
Yeah, I appreciate you hopping on, Noam. You were on point.
I
Both of
can't
you
deal
were.
with that,
Like,
dude. I cannot deal
he-
with that, dude.
it just is like the caliber of people. This is why I worry about Grace, because like these are the people closest to her besides her abusive father is Spicoli and Lalo.
Well, she doesn't even like Lalo anymore, so
I know.
is her only friend, which is wonderful for her.
She's a 21-year-old girl. Why is her only friend some like no cam
He has
guy
no
in
social
California?
skills. He has
who,
no
like
social
just says
skills.
JJ and like says creepy shit, and that's all he does.
Like this is why we criticize basement dwellers when we're not basement dwellers, because it clearly leads to like behaviors like this, where people can't interact with normal people, and this is how they try to have like this is how they try to maintain relevance, I guess.
Well, Spicoli's made like all my notifications are clogged up with this weird short clips of like him just like recording me with like no commentary, just like as if it's owning me. Hey, Mark.
Yeah, this is a weird space. Like, I'm kind of more used to a Twitch space and positive chats and you know spamming and
that's what I was used to before.
But
my chats were small before, but there was like it was way different pre versus post Thorp. I got some weirdos, but I do think I met like some interesting people that I like from that community too. Like
there are definitely fun and interesting people, and there are really funny comments. But just in the Thorp chat especially, it's all hate watchers, and then
so that's all that Grace's
like
input is hate, dad hate, more hate from the chat. Like it's all. I just don't know how she copes, and she looks really uncomfortable and unwell on camera yesterday, and it was uncomfortable to watch us texting OPC Dawn like, can you guys get a fucking hotel? Like, if you were actually serious about managing talent, you would never put your performer up with a migraine and ever just sit there writhing in pain. That's not fucking content. That's dumb. The people who are watching that
so rough. I actually felt really, really bad for her because she really looked rough. I was like, why isn't somebody telling her go take a rest in the back of the RV?
Anyone who's
and then she said, should we turn off the stream? She was basically begging to turn off the stream because she was like, I don't want to be here in front of people when I'm feeling like, you know, she was breathing through her mouth really hard. Like she obviously had this migraine or whatever. And Ben's just like, no, we're not going to turn it off because we haven't decided what to do yet. Let's talk about it for another fucking hour. Well,
I got like a headache through that night just watching it. Like, and all the stress of like I don't know. It was a stressful day for me.
And I'm at a point now where I can translate everything Ben says. What he really meant was, I'm on my narcissistic role, so I want to keep bloviating because I feel like everything that I have to say is super important right now and nothing else matters.
Distinctions that Ben literally gets giddy and giggly when Grace is crying sick because that anything that brings viewers and content. So like,
but it's also
good for him if she's crying. He'll leave the room to let her have a breakdown on camera. And I felt like he wanted to do that with the migraine. I think he thought she was going to have a breakdown on camera, and that's why he kept pushing it because that brings more people. It's so fucked up, and I just don't know what it's going to take for her to remove herself from it, you know. But
that's one thing to note, and you actually had a good point. So sorry for trying to interrupt you, but I think the more important thing to note here is like, if you're someone's parent, you're supposed to have, like, it's okay if you don't have any response. I guess that's what most dads do, but you're at least supposed to have a response that's the same as the person who's in pain. Like, oh my God, you're in pain. I want to help you get out of that pain. Not, oh my God, you're in pain. This is a good thing. I'm going to have positive emotions like I'm some sort of psychopath.
It's disgusting.
Yeah, and they were very, very intent on bringing you back, Ruby. What's your thoughts on that? Do you know why? Do you have any
They're leeches.
suspicions?
They're leeches. They can't do it on their own.
My thoughts are that like no one is willing to collaborate with them, and except like low energy lalo and people like Spicoli. So of course they're looking back, looping around to me when me and Grace would collaborate, we'd have fun and I would bring energy to it. I wasn't just there for an awkward stream.
Okay,
and
I love you to death. I love you to death, but Ruby, snap out of it, God damn it! That is not what happened. You did not see the look on her face. That was not a fucking migraine. That was them doing. No, he did exactly what he tried to do. He tried to pull you back in, use her to do it. Her look on her face did not look like no goddamn migraine. It was.
Oh, she definitely had a migraine. I disagree with you guys.
It was going on for hours.
Oh no! If you would have been there, that whole energy would have been different. You cannot.
We can't disprove what she was going through.
She wanted that friendship. She wanted that savior, Melanie. That part that again made her.
Jenny, you realize that like there are also other reasons that someone can be light sensitive or have vision problems.
Yeah, well, she was malfunctioning at that
or
point.
a fucking concussion,
because it was not working. She didn't want to beat her with that OPC guy. She wanted the real, like she wants really the friendship that. Ruby
I just think acting out is the least likely scenario. Just because.
You really think she would have been able to stay away from Ben? Be honest, Melanie.
No,
do you really?
No. But that's that doesn't mean that I think that she's faking it. That's a different.
Nobody thinks he was being manipulative, but I don't think that it was a fake.
And I don't mean to be loud. It's just my freaking computer. I'm just no.
We know they're manipulative.
She was faking it. She wasn't faking it. It was real.
Okay. Okay.
No, all of that was real, my love. A migraine comes in when stress, when you have an anxiety and a panic attack at the same time. Have you ever experienced one? Because
I don't have a lot of head issues.
The room is spinning. It looks like people look like they're on TV. It looks like a screen, like your eyes, it's going gray and black. And like, yes, you can literally.
I've honestly never gotten that. That's crazy.
It's so scary, Melanie. And it's been happening to me lately. Only because I don't know if this like anxiety thing has picked up from what we talked about before, but like how people deal with stress when it comes on you, you start breathing really hard. It's to the point where you can't see nothing, like these gray stars start to form. And then it literally will start chopping your people's face up. It's that bad. You can pass out. And I wasn't saying
it can get really, really bad. I've been with people who've gone to the emergency room for like panic attacks and migraines.
I know.
What's up?
Yeah, I thought by the way.
Hello, everyone on the stage. I do apologize. I'm Empress.
No problem, Jenna. I love you. You're fucking awesome. But
it's our first time.
Yeah, and honestly, let me land my little jet plane.
What you're saying is valid. I've had different experiences.
Let me just land it though, Melanie, to say that they asked me to come out there. Remember, and I said no. And I said no because of what they had did to Ruby when I cared, and I still care. So please don't ever think I don't care about the girl, but you don't want to get caught in this energy where the manipulation, humiliation, rituals are real. You do not need this for friendship. You don't have to.
Dan's thinking of meeting up with them.
Yeah, you don't have to crash out just to get.
He thinks he has a shot with Grace, so.
Well, I do think around Ben. I do. But I feel like I'm one of the most normal, non-socially autistic, like, viewers will say. Lalo, autistic.
Oh, dream on. That was me. I totally mock you in that regard. I'm way more socially adept than you. Dream the fuck on.
Ruby,
you little drug rug nincompoop.
He's talking about people that have a chance with Grace, though.
True.
When did you stop living in your parents' basement?
18. I got kicked out 18.
Okay. You got me.
Yeah.
I was hoping you'd be like, it's not fair to me. That's your question.
Bong ripper chat.
True, yeah. Honestly, I knew you were a bong ripper.
All right, let's
I knew you were a bong ripper, and I should have known.
Let's get right.
Nobody's ripping bongs in their parents' basement unless they have really cool parents.
Pen?
In which case, I wouldn't.
I know. If my volume's high, please tell me, because my computer's acting up.
Like you're actually peaking a little bit. You're kind of even.
Also, Mark wants a Fernando update. He was in my last walking around vlog. I saw him. He seemed okay.
Oh my god, is it?
I can hear you, but yes,
it is okay. I'm sorry.
I would love some thoughts, especially from Ruby, but from everybody pretty much on what the fuck is happening with Lalo. He has disappeared.
Okay, because of what really happened that day. You guys seen what happened when he wanted to go is when, again, that energy comes.
Wait, what happened? I didn't watch a lot of that.
The last, when he was like wanting to go home. That last video? Oh my God, girl.
What happened?
I ain't gonna hold you though, Grace. I love when you do Empress Janet's voice.
Empress, we need the recap.
Oh, on low? Oh, well, they were like, they were picking on him really bad, and he was like, I want to, you know, he wanted to leave. So when he was like packing up his stuff, there was a lot of jabs, a lot of things were said, like, you can just leave, you can go, I don't need you anymore type of energy. So when he got to the airport, it was just like, not fake, but just like, okay, you want to go, bye. And then from there, he just dropped off.
And then they did a stream called the Lalo Problemo.
Yeah,
and they did talk about Lalo in it.
Yeah, then they made that
thing
stream.
was real left field for me. I didn't even see Lalo do anything wrong, to be honest. I don't know.
Maybe turn down your mic, but you're good. Okay, thank you, Monty.
Oh, I thought you
but that's
what did I do wrong? And they turned on me, you know?
Then we didn't see anything. But there's, you know, there was a whole night that we didn't see with them three together in the RV, like three in a bed, and I have no idea what happened there. But the next morning, I think the vibes were a little different. But I'm not sure if anything did happen or whether it was just.
Well, he had to watch her cuddle with her dad all night. Maybe that
Or
was like a
Mark
real
is in the comments.
awakening of like,
Mark
holy
is in the
shit, I'm not
comments with
fucking
some
this
G.
bitch. This is
Mark
fucked
in
up.
the comment
He
with
said
the
he
G.
woke up with a wood, and his dick, he got erectile dysfunction. My ass. He woke up with a wood for something
Mark
else. That was
said
strange in
Grace
itself.
dropped a lot of tea about his visit during my last stream. She said he tried to kiss her and she turned him down. So that's the second time now Lalo has tried to kiss.
Oh, Stevie's
Mark, why isn't Mark on this panel? Like, what the fuck? Drop that link.
Oh yeah,
again.
Mark, why don't you come on panels?
Yeah, Stevie's asking for
I'm
it.
dropping that link
All
again.
right, I'll drop the link again.
Oh, okay. You
So that's what I'm saying. He wasn't seen after the show when he went on the airplane, and he was acting very fidgety, like he wanted to hurry up and get on the
He
plane.
always does that though. He's always little twitching out and shit.
No, I
think he wanted to cry.
I think the general
Oh, yes,
idea
they
that if someone
almost-
treats you like shit and makes you feel like
Yeah.
shit before you leave, you're not going to want to visit them again. You're not going to want to talk to them again like that. Like, there's nothing good to go back on anymore. You're just worried they're going to do it again.
True, but I've noticed that, like, with all the Thorp visitors, etc., after, you know, their visits and things like that, they've still kind of popped in. They've come to defend themselves. They've come to even talk back to the Thorps, but nothing.
totally
Radio
gone?
silent.
It's just
I haven't seen him. Maybe somebody else has seen him, but I haven't seen him on anything.
It's probably just the different ways that people handle like these sort of situations, right? Like, he's just the sort of person that you can't do that.
Probably embarrassed. He looks dumb.
Yeah.
He doesn't look good at all. Like,
Yeah, but last time he looked fairly dumb, and he still came on.
About the black eye. He didn't ask anything about that. He does not give a fuck about her actual well-being. When I was with him more than anyone, he didn't ask anything about that. He doesn't care about anything but getting her pussy.
And this is like,
what is what's the real reward? Like, you know, I thought it was always Grace's box.
And that's the problem. Nobody who wants that can help her. And
Melanie, you don't want it. Ruby, I heard y'all wanted to make out a little bit, maybe, possibly.
That's different.
I mean, if I'm drunk, I'll make out with a hot girl, but she's not my like actual. I usually go for petite brunettes, and she's like bigger than me, so I'm not.
Empress Janet, I don't know what your little deal is, but I mean, if you made out with her, I guess I'd watch too. I'm just.
I mean, I cuddled with her. And she was like physically affectionate to me and would like stroke my hair. So like everyone saw that. So yeah, I enjoyed it. She's very pretty, but she's not my type like sexually. Like, I don't think I would go like that, especially giving all the like.
What do you think about the hickey situation? Because I felt like that was weird.
He burned himself with a curling iron to like make a scenario.
He had that hickey though. That was the crazy.
I don't think it was real.
I don't think it was real either. I don't think it was.
I think he burned himself or something.
Does it matter?
To, like, create like
not really
a story.
Because if he got touched that night and woke up and things happened.
Well, he said it was a 5-hour session with like a Catholic girl or something. First off, listen, I'm a guy. I'm not doing 5 hours. Like, I'm not.
Yeah, there's no 5 hours. There's no 5-hour penis.
Including foreplay. No,
I've done 5-hour penis.
No way.
Sex is
not
on
drugs.
Yeah, definitely.
You had a break. There was a break in between it. It was not.
There was a break.
Yep, 13 hours, bitch. 13 hours.
And listen,
It's
now
called
I'm married and have a kid. If we can,
Bro,
if we can have a quickie anytime, we can have a quickie. But we ain't doing any 5
Right,
hours.
exactly. You could do a quickie like
I mean, I
5,
don't
6
normally like
times.
that, but like if you're on substances, performance enhancing,
Yo, your pussy swollen after 35 minutes. What is he doing,
Maybe that's why I'm
lady?
retired. Like I'm
Shit,
Shit, you gonna have hippo lips. Fuck that moose knuckle.
Christ.
You're past that. I don't know.
Oh, I need to unblock Ava. I'm sorry, Ava.
I was literally just about
Yeah,
to say,
Ava's show was really intense. That
was
OPC
great.
guy was up
I
there.
wish I could have gotten on that, but I was too busy.
Yeah.
It was so good.
I was just about to say, look.
Oh wait, no,
Janet,
that was last night
you
you met. Yeah, no, I was
Yeah.
on that.
You were on there for a while, Melanie, but then you dropped off.
Yeah,
I got
that
way
makes
fucking
sense.
tired.
situation
And
going
frankly-
on. That's what I see.
They
No,
came right
you-
after,
you-
you know.
You and XP, like you were both coming from a place where you'd actually like worked in this stuff and could like tell him what's up. And I was like, I had nothing really useful to offer at this point, especially not as useful as those two. So I was just trying to give you more space.
I
You
did
can
just
always kick me if you want to add somebody else, darling. Don't worry.
OBC and his logic was really interesting, though. It was very, very.
Yeah, it was.
I think it was messy. I like a lot of it contradicts itself when you actually try to juxtapose
Passive
a
aggressive.
lot of his
Listen.
conclusions next to each other.
Would
And
it be the
it's
worst?
all
thing-
like him saying what he thinks will convince you at that time. Not
Would it be
like,
the worst thing in the world if he
him
does
being
just
honest.
want to help?
Yeah,
Grace out?
Melanie, like you're burning and on fire, but he's like, it's okay, we'll get the cream. But you put me on fire. What are you talking about? But we're
Would
gonna
it be the worst thing in the
it
world?
was
if
almost
he
that
just wants to
smooth,
help
like
her
a
out?
smooth criminal type of behavior. He was
Yeah, I
making
think we could.
excuses.
Sorry, continue, Janet.
I was
genuinely
done,
don't
darling.
trust
You can
him.
go ahead. I said he was making excuses, like he
I
didn't know
genuinely
it was happening.
don't trust what
I
he said
think,
last
Ruby,
night.
you were very wise in not going to meet up with OPC Don. I think OPC Don's a nice guy. I don't think he would have been in any danger of anything happening, but he was doing the Thorp's bidding.
Yeah.
I
which has
know,
been
and I know they
roped
wanted
into-
to like use me. They called us the whole trip, and it's like Grace framed it as like stopping by to like
They wanted to
help
take
fix
you
things,
to
fix things
DC.
up, and like I wasn't down for like whatever the changed plan is that they wanted.
And he's just
and
another-
sorry if I'm
yet another
distracted. I'm
guy.
trying to unban Ava right now. Hold on.
Okay,
I asked
it's
him
in your
specifically.
it's in your
I asked him-
studio.
How did
Studio
she
Studio
get
got it, got it.
settings. Yep,
How did she
community.
get banned?
Okay,
She's not- how is she
let's
not
just-
in my band? So wait,
Yeah.
Melanie, can you look in my? Why is she not showing up?
No,
in my
I don't
chat?
have.
Hold on.
Oh, in your chat.
Because she's not in my Google blocked users, but like she's not.
Because you have to go to
chat.
studio, go to YouTube studio, then settings, darling, then community, and then she'll be in the block box there.
I was gonna say she's not showing up in the participants section.
Yeah, it's YouTube studio, love.
I'm sending feedback telling them we should be able to fix this.
I'm doing my own little Mark Fusion, getting high while.
It's
baiting
where the
somebody.
mods are, darling. So again, YouTube studio, then settings.
It's
it's-
just weird because I'm on like I'm using a stream.
Are you on the phone? Because the phone you have to actually go into another part of the
Yeah, because I'll look on my laptop now. Let me see. Hold on.
Yeah, the laptop's easier, darling. At YouTube Studios in the right-hand corner where
So
you're
in YouTube Studio, and then in those settings in the YouTube Studio.
Yeah, once you go to YouTube Studio,
Mhm. Settings. Community.
Right,
Yay,
then-
I found it.
then you go to Community, darling,
Oh wait. Okay.
and then scroll all the way to the bottom, and you'll see your block box.
Block box.
ah.
Hidden users. It's called hidden users.
Cool. Okay.
Is it a block box when you're on your
Yeah,
period?
it's called hidden users, but it's a box where everybody's blocked.
Oh, I fixed it, bitch. And I don't know who all these block people are. I had the stalker.
And yeah, just let
situation,
Ava
so-
onto the panel as well.
Yeah. Okay, I unblocked her so she can even access.
She
the
said I'm
chat now.
backstage.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
So you can-
It
You can
truly
drop
is Celebrity Sundays. We got Gnome and Ava and
The
Stevie.
studio's limited to 6 people on
Right.
screen. Does anyone volunteer to go off?
I do. I will. Wait, Melanie.
Oh wait. Hey, bitch. I'm sorry. That was hard to do.
Well, she at the gym.
Because I was like, I had to
Don't
like
worry, Ava, I
unblock.
got
I'm
you,
sorry. You know I'm crazy, bitch. You know I'm crazy, bitch. You know I'm crazy, bitch. You saw it. I was projecting my insanity onto you. It's true, okay? I am the borderline.
We can't hear you,
10
Ava.
paragraphs.
Can't hear
Wait,
you. Yeah.
We can't hear you. Girl.
Still can't hear you.
I'm clicking it. Okay.
Oh, you're roboting so hard, Ava. Stop talking until you get that sorted.
Where are you? Are you the fucking gym bitch? Go home and party. I'm just kidding. No, don't listen to me. Gym is good.
Dude, there's something mega wrong with your headphones there. Is there any way that you can just take the headphones out and talk?
Join with the audio different.
Or try your echo cancellation.
Huh.
The 3 dots on your
edit
name.
mic settings.
Yeah, like if you touch the 3 dots on her name.
Connected to the Wi-Fi. We're just connected to the Wi-Fi.
It just sounds there's like this crinkly, like weird sound. Also, hey King, what's up, buddy?
Now, what about now?
Nope. It's still
really bad. There's just like this weird crinkly
still
sound.
really bad.
Mickey Mouse. You Mickey Mouse.
Noise cancellation can do that. Noise cancellation.
But it's again the 3 dots on her name.
Reduce mic background noise.
Just focus on my workout. I'll be
awesome.
It's working.
Let's go, Ruby. Let's go, Ruby. Like
Let's go! Let's go, Ruby! Another win.
Let's go, girl.
Okay. I was just gonna say.
What's up, Ava? We can hear you now.
Okay.
You look like you sound like
he left too. I was going to say, what's so wrong with just wanting to help Grace? Help Ben too. He's helping Ben too.
Yeah.
Literally just
I know.
his RV. Like,
fixing the RV, right?
He wants
That's what
to
they
give
called it
Ben
back.
legal help. He said, I'll back pay all of Ben's child support. No, that motherfucker deserves to rot in jail, dude.
Yeah. That's his pathway if he keeps going down this route of like breaking the law. Like it's illegal to commit domestic violence against your daughter. Everyone sees that happening. It's just a matter of time. She looked like she was either concussed or had a severe migraine yesterday or a panic attack that was going on. And I didn't realize their whole plan was hinging on like stopping and coming to my house. But I guess they were like projecting. It's the thing that would like be like, hey, do you want to maybe meet up? And the next thing I know, they're already on the way with like people and have all these expectations of like a plan happening. And I was never a part of that.
At least they asked this time rather than just showing up at your house. So that's called
they know I'll
progress.
just not come out. They tried just showing up and I will just not come out. You know,
Just,
they've
like,
literally
eggs
done
at 'em.
that.
Right?
But these are all Ben's ideas. These are all Ben's
They
ideas.
were trying to
So
kidnap
it's like-
you and take you to DC.
I mean, I was a little tempted just because I've been a
Okay, Ava.
converted Jordan Peterson, Brett Weinstein, Eric Weinstein fan. So I was
No,
curious
we're
to see
gonna
them,
be rich.
but I
next
haven't.
week,
I'm
baby.
starting a job. I can't.
Right, we're gonna be rich next week. We have to stay
starting a
focused.
job?
Monday is the money.
Rich.
Rich.
Well, yeah, because I'm
Rich and skinny.
demonetized, so it's like there's no money there. And
Yeah.
yep, Cam Dog, who is on my channel and on Grace's channel, he has a job where I'm going to do like a trial shift this week. So the boss comes back tomorrow, and then I'll get like the day that they want me to come in. So I just am trying to stay local. That's why the DC trip was like a no-go. I need to have money. I need a substantial income coming in immediately. You know,
Good.
So
Are
it's
you
like,
are you gonna do part-time or full-time?
I'm gonna do whatever they give me for now, and just like keep. I've been getting some money doing like YouTube on Cash App and Venmo, and like hitting up like old sugar daddies and like doing shit like that. But you know,
right?
It's
But-
not
Oh
really.
God! I was about to
I'm
tell
trying
you I
to be
was proud of you,
wholesome.
Ruby, and then you you went the unwholesome direction.
I know. As
Okay,
she's
I'm
pulling on her-
trying. I only just do like role plays, and, like really soft core things with like sugar daddies who I've never met in person, who I know online. I swear to God, I've never ever met them in person.
love
But they
her
still send me a
honesty.
lot of money. So that's how I get by, bitches.
Like
And
consistently? Like how
Yes!
much do you make? How much do you make like
let me look at my Cash App.
yeah, I'm curious.
I'm curious too, because I haven't been like I've been making more money via YouTube, and I'm really trying not to rely on other stuff. But I'm just curious what my incoming Cash App was this month.
She's hilarious.
Well, I try to be transparent because I actually would like, I welcome shame. Shame is a motivator because you want to prove the haters wrong. So I feel like it's really helping me like level up in a way. So I don't know. That's why I put a lot of shit out there because it's just what's working for me right now. So let's see.
Ava, I love how you jumped on the stream. Like, what the fuck is going on over here? I was like, let's go, Ava. That was called spinning the block, Ava. You finally, this is the way you learn, okay? You spin the block. Yes, you jumped up there. You handled that shit. You told them the truth, and you let that shit spin. That's called spinning the block, boo. Yeah.
All right. Last month incoming was $926.
That's not bad.
I know. It's like, it's helping me barely skate by that and not like Venmo. But yeah, like just barely. That's why I'm getting a dead ass normal person job. I mean, I had a normal person job. I got fired and I had a tax refund that was like funding my lifestyle. It felt like a vacation and I was making money streaming. And then I got demonetized. So that like threw a wrench in that plan. So,
dude, it's so weird. Like going into the real world after just being so
I know.
in this stuff and then like people are like, what do you do for fun? And you're
Right.
like, I stream, and then they all think that you're like a cam girl.
I
And
know,
then
especially
like,
me because I have that past. I feel like my mom and brother are so sketched out, especially because my first big YouTube collab was with the Thorps.
Yeah, and then they
my mom is watching their streams. My mom is looking at Ben's court dates. She is on his dick. And she will ruin him if he fucks with her children. She will fucking annihilate him. I would love to see it, but also hate to see it. So we'll see.
Yeah, I'd like to see it.
I want to see it so bad.
You don't fuck with the mom who's already lost a child and is protecting her other two kids. Forget it. She will not fuck around.
I'm gonna hop off though, because my audio is so shit and I can't do this and actually do chest press. But I'll see you guys. Thanks for bringing me up.
Hey, you should come to the dating show we're doing at 9:30 if you feel like joining. And I'll be doing this for a bit.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna do it later tonight, and I'll be doing this for a couple hours. So if you want to hop on later.
Okay. Yeah, I probably will.
All right. Well, ciao, Bella. Have a good workout. Well, it was nice having Ava on. So Ava was like right all along. I should have listened to her, and I feel bad for being like dismissive of her publicly when I was with the Thorps, but I just got really put off by the prank situation because I got harmed by that. So it's just a very confusing time, but I think I was just like in the crosshairs of other shit mostly.
Yeah, you were in a really rough situation because you were with the Thorps at the time, so you kind of had to like, what are you gonna do? Say no, that was funny. Like no, because it wasn't, because you were there.
Yeah, it actually was scary because like it's the first IRL streaming meetup I've done, so I don't know it's normal, but like we started off staying in like a nice hotel, and then we went to P-Town and we're staying in like a motel, and someone came by, peeked in the window, and then when they came back, we were all sitting outside, and like for a second I thought, are they coming to like kill us? Because like this random person just like kept walking towards us, and I looked to Grace like, holy shit, like. So they weren't totally like just like making it up about like being actually scared in that moment. I was, at least in that moment, but it wasn't a terrible thing. And I've seen the dark side of Ben like very explicitly now. So I have no ill feelings towards Ava, and she was correct. I should have listened to her. It is what it is. Oh, you may.
Yeah, just be careful about being roped back into that orbit, because their main goal right now is to rope you back into that orbit. And you're kind of the person that's like, how much harm would it be to go to like one diner and have one lunch with them or something like that? But you know that their whole goal is to rope you back into this stuff, and you already don't like that. Their community is having such an effect on your community. So
I know it's. I don't know. I'm still like just mentally processing everything that's happened. It's been really intense and bizarre, and it's hard to decipher what's real, what's for the cameras. Like it's the first time I've had like such a bizarre, like pseudo, like public relationship with another person. Like it just is a new territory to navigate, and I didn't do it perfectly, but you know, I feel like I'm figuring it out, and I need to figure out boundaries. I'm glad my brother was clear in his boundaries, which I totally get because you know,
yeah, I think your brother made the right call because that thing it seemed very rushed. Even if they
it was very rushed. It did feel rushed, and like I was like at the moment I couldn't even leave my apartment because my door was broken. So it just so happened that I was like, what could it hurt? Like, and I don't want to like. I view Grace primarily as kind of like a victim of Ben. I know they hate that perception, but like that's how I view her. So I don't like take it to heart the things she says that much. So I was like, oh, maybe I can just at least not have a flame out with her anymore. You know, I don't know what it was rushed though. And,
that's the naive part about you, I love, darling, but you'll learn because the universe protected you. And shout out to your brother, like I said, hugging the brother. I love brothers. Never had one, but I love him because he put his foot down. He said, hell to the no. And I said, yes, because there was nothing I could do to stop you from Pennsylvania. I was going to ride it out with you, but I swear if they would have got you and took you, you would have never.
Oh, I wouldn't have gone to DC. Was definitely a no-go. I'm prioritizing my job. And I'm also, whatever kind of interaction I have with the Thorps going forward, it's going to be way slower.
Why did they stop their DC trip? Because you didn't know. Something was wrong with that. I'm not the smartest bee in the pod, but they wanted to go
they were
to
just
DC.
banking on like having OPC done, like stay at my house.
There was some guy named Hugh that was there waiting on some type of party. You know, now these freak off parties is like all in full effect. So don't be drinking nothing. Don't be taking nothing from nobody. Like, no, there was something because they stopped the DC trip when you didn't go. So,
that made me feel
it ain't adding up. Okay. And I'm just going to leave it wherever it's thrown out there, but I'm glad it worked the way it did. So,
it did feel rushed because I haven't really mended things with Grace, and I don't fucking want a struggle session. Hell to the fuck no. I don't want to interact with Ben. Hell to the fuck no. Am I open to like having, because it was nice having someone in the area who I'm friendly with to collaborate with, like just her and not Ben, you know, and like maybe. So it was too rushed for me. I don't know what level. What do you think? Am I Delulu? What's going on?
Exactly. Ava.
Yeah.
So I just really shouldn't do, like, I should just always say, you think,
girl,
no.
The universe has given you a second chance.
That's how I was feeling. I just don't stay mad at people. I can't stay mad.
Look all that. I don't even know where that comes from. You protect self first.
I don't think you have to stay mad at anybody. Like, you can say, you know, Grace said Chet when she was mad. Ben's like, you know, that type of person or whatever. But you do have to like understand the type of people they are and why they're roping you back in. Why this is good for them. So
I know. There was a lot I had to think over. It was kind of rushed, and like my house just happened to be falling apart, and I was like, but whatever. I called my landlord today. They fixed the door and they're working on the sink. Like, you know, it was just a weird
Titanic
thing.
for a reason. A lot of people didn't go to work on 9/11 for a reason. Okay,
my aunt was in a hospital giving birth on 9/11.
Like when you didn't have a porch, I was like, that's the universe telling her to keep her ass in that damn house. And then the door wasn't working. Like, let's go,
dude. Is this like
what else is he going to show us?
Sometimes to cope, I like to think that like it's divine intervention. Like something is stopping me right now.
Yeah, it was. And then the brother just sealed the deal. Like,
yeah. Well, I'm glad he was clear, because sometimes in my family, me and my brother both really struggle to set boundaries. So that's why we're prime meat for people like the Thorps who want to push boundaries for like whatever reason. So it is something I need to work on.
But don't put yourself in a situation where you're gonna have to, you know, take another hit.
I just don't feel anything negative to Grace. So you don't think it's like positive to continue any kind of interaction with her? What do you think?
Sister, she wants to do the energy vampire feeding. Do you want to be troll food? Do you really want to be fed on out here? Or are you done? Are you going to be a
I'm kind of over it. Yeah.
Just like we said, we're not victims, we're survivors. And you survive, you don't go back into the fire and talk about I can fight the fire and save the damsel.
I have no problem with you being a truth teller in her life. If you ever, call into a stream and you're just like, let's talk, Grace. You have a migraine, go fucking lie down, something like that.
Like turn it off. You heard her say, "Can I turn it off?"
Because I think Ava does a bit of that. Occasionally she'll call into the stream and she'll be like, "Okay, what the fuck is going on here?" And I think that that's probably the best thing that you could be for her right now, is not feed into the delusions of, Ruby's coming back, we're going to do a whole bunch of content together because she's fully forgiven us, etc. Like, you can come on and be like, give advice on situations that are happening if you really, really feel like you need to be, part of what they're doing. But I don't think it's a good idea to get fully roped back in.
Yeah, well, I definitely will not be involved in the way I was, because I can't unlearn and unrealize the things that I've learned and realized about them. It is what it is, but I do still have empathy for Grace, and I just, unlike I enjoyed our collaboration and friendship, but so it's like maybe I can, like Noah was saying, but maybe just online for now, nothing in person, because I also don't want to I don't want to just give them shit. They started treating me differently towards the end. It went from friendly to oh, you're a lol cow now, and we're just gonna try to push you until you break.
Yeah, I think the big difference of OPC Don coming back is that as soon as he got roped back into it, he was agreeing with them on everything. He wasn't challenging them on anything. He was just like, yep, we'll do what you want to do. Even though he came there to, do some fixing content and to start a channel with Grace, none of that actually happened because he just kind of went along with what the Thorps were doing. And I think that if you do, like I say, go back to being part of the Thorposphere online, do what you want to do, say what you want to say, and don't just go along with them. So
I mean, it's hard to know what to speak up to in the moment, because the way I viewed a lot of Ben's ramblings were I have a lot of friends who are and relatives who are bipolar or schizophrenic, and I'm used to them saying really crazy shit that I have to decide, am I going to push back on this reality, or am I going to just let it slide? So you're always making these little nano decisions around them, and it doesn't always read well for the camera. I got that.
You've got to know something demonic when their little pet dog is in the private chat, typing 45 messages. I mean, you got to read between the lines on some of this stuff out here. I've been out here 3 years, honey, and when I was a sacrifice, I couldn't understand why they were turning, why they were doing what they're doing. You can't understand. You have to sit back and watch. It's going to happen to someone else because they have to feed. Once they've accepted what they've done, they have to keep going. And someone on this panel mentioned it, humiliating people. That's how they're getting these people, good or bad. Some of these people are thriving off of watching other people being humiliated. It's sad, but it goes for
There's
views.
really dark shit online. It's a lot of people who are,
people want to see,
they like to sit and hate. They want to see damage. They want to see Grace abused. They want to see something dark happen, and it's a dark place to try to even survive it.
That's what's out here, though, Ruby. They want to see it. Somebody could be getting murdered, and people will pull out their phone and record it rather than help or stop it. So again, this place has all those people. My mother used to say the freaks come out at night, Ruby. We were in the 80s and 90s. I was a teenager, and she'd say, "Don't go outside, Janet, at night. The freaks come out."
Just like the Houdini song, right? Please tell me you know that song.
It is. It's a song. Yeah. And I was drinking water, but it's true. Them people are here now. We're sitting with them. And the darkness that they want to put it on you. They could watch you be humiliated again. There's thousands of them that would have paid for it, unfortunately. It's what we need to understand. That was
the fact that they're monetized and make money, but
there's no way in hell they dragged us one day and the next day they were trying to be your friend. They literally dragged us. We were watching it. We turned it on and they stopped.
It's like
Go ahead.
What's that lyrics? Freaks are so bad they got their own dance.
Well,
That's
and
from
they
that song.
And they, but it's true because they dance to it. Like some of them want to use you, some of them want to be used by you, some of them want to abuse you, and some of them want to be abused. It's real. People can't get friendship. They can't walk in a room and talk to the whole crowd. So
also, L Jim, it's called reacting to people that are very intense, who've been causing kind of like destruction to our lives and trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. You can call it a hate stream. I don't have hateful feelings towards Grace. I do a bit towards Ben at this point, but that's where I'm at, El Jim. But keep going with your little analysis.
You can't have hate in your heart to love. You've got to forgive, but you can't be naive. You can't be somebody's doormat.
Yeah, true.
You can't let people take your kindness for weakness, my love. That's a treasure to have. To be able to touch everyone's heart.
It was a rushed plan. I didn't think it through. I needed help in my apartment. I figured, what can I lose here? And then the plan kept changing, and I was out. And my brother said,
they were picking up people and bettering lives and having fun and not trying to use them to manipulate, it could be great. But you cannot pick up people and expect them to do like these horrible things.
It's a horrible business model, but they'll find. I mean, they're finding out.
You don't have to do casting couch examples out here.
Like the whole plan was ruined because of their behavior and my brother witnessing their behavior. That's why we could not meet up, because they were being super hateful to me and my family.
One of my favorite songs ever. Based Janet. I don't know. Oh, use me. Oh, use me. Okay, that is, yeah, it's a song. That song.
The Bill Withers version or the?
I'm thinking of I'm sorry, but I'm thinking of like this, the woman version, but it's the word. Yeah. It's literally the words.
Some of them want to use you.
And it's
what
real.
Is that?
Eurythmics. Yeah.
Eurythmics. Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Boom. That's a great song.
Annie Lennox, dude. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Grateful.
What I lie to you.
Yeah.
You guys like my Moto jacket?
Oh, good. Spicoli's back.
Yeah, Spicoli's popping off in the private chat, so I figured I'd let him spice things up for a minute, and then we'll kick him off when we're done and bored. What's up,
you can even put us in speed date, and we can time how long he lasts.
Okay. Oh yeah.
I doubt it won't be more than 5 minutes.
I could be Spicoli instead.
Let me make a point. Penis, vajayjay,
melon. There's a dog in the gym. He was
great job, buddy.
Yeah, that right there is, again, there's higher ups. Don't think Diddy was the highest person. Somebody was controlling him to tell him what to do too. So always know that the handler will come. The handlers come, not the gatekeepers. The gatekeepers keep the secrets, honey. They got secrets they'll never tell. You better listen to Alicia Keys. See, I keep your secrets are safe with me. People got secrets. Do you ever think of being someone's friend just to keep a secret? I remember that in high school. It didn't play out too well. Bitches definitely not.
I don't know. I mean, I didn't really go to high school or have that normal experience. I wouldn't know.
One thing I learned:
great thing.
Tell your friends the truth; they will love you a long time.
True. Yeah.
And that's the great
you got
thing.
Something in your teeth, bitch. Get it? Okay, let's start there.
Do I
think people are insecure?
Oh, you mean like in general?
Not you. Stop it. I'm giving an example of.
It's all about me.
Mm-hmm. And that energy is out here. It's real. Why do you think people don't go to other people's channels? You know what I'm saying? You don't even know other people are live. Are you subscribed to the people that are subscribed to you? Think about it. Sometimes it is all about us. It's okay though. Like, don't think that you can't self-love yourself. Because
this is Janet's world. We're really just living in it.
Oh,
listen, I need a stronger orbit to get me out of the orbit. Okay,
I'm old as everyone on this panel. I'm telling you, life is good. Life is
honestly, when Spicoli's on here and you go up against him, I feel like these like ancient energy is about to go to battle. I'm kidding. I'm sorry.
No, I can feel the negative energy. That's why I was quiet, because my mama said, if you don't got nothing nice to say, don't say shit. And when he came in the room, I don't play that shit. I'm ready.
I mean, there is something about it. Perverted old men have existed throughout all time, and strong women have existed throughout all time. Like, this is an ancient fucking battle that they're fighting.
It is.
That's what you have
in the modern age.
Cleopatra energies.
Yeah, you better know where your energy lies, honey. Because
I do want to make a point.
To make a man bow down.
You said you tried to like make friends to keep secrets in high school, and that reminded me of like what it was like to watch it that happen as an outsider.
Yeah.
And so I hung out with all like the goths and the weird kids who just
Me
too.
The
nerds and stuff. And so we didn't do that shit, right? We had our own weird obsessions that
they kept it real.
Yeah, we had our own weird shit. We were cutting it. We were like cutting ourselves, like.
Oh my god.
But, we were like cutting ourselves and drinking cough syrup. That was my experience.
Jesus. No, the funniest thing sometimes was this kid was actually funny, and he was like one of the cool kids in the band, but he would do some of the weirdest shit, like come into class high on cough syrup. And then like throughout the whole class, he would just like, he would half slur these actually funny quips. And the teacher would just be like, "Are you drunk?" He's like, "Are you?" And then like, because he's a cool kid, the teacher, you know, I think it's partially because, you know, if you're attractive, they're more likely to go easy on you. And he was like, you know, you knew he was going to grow into an attractive man. So he did not get in trouble half the time that he should have, but it was so worth it. It was so funny. Like he would talk about like the funniest shit about like his girlfriend and shit that they do in bed. And it would be like, why are you telling us this?
Oh my God.
Anyways, what was I saying? I was saying, it's like when you could see like what you were talking about, Janet, taking place, where it's like, how are those people friends? Like they're like super friends after a party. Something obviously fucked up happened. This isn't going to last more than a month, right? So we'd have like our own gossip about people, but there wouldn't be any stakes because it was always about the others. And the thing was, we became prophetic. We were like, okay, they've got a shallow relationship. They've been friends since grade 3, so they're probably never inseparable. Et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. We started like figuring people out. It was really fun. It was kind of like people watching. But that's like the advantage you have from the outside perspective, right? Like you're not stuck in it. You're not being swirled around by the currents and stuff like that, and you're being disoriented. You're looking down on the person who is.
Well,
I looked down on normal people. I thought it was like better than normal people.
It's so strange to see, you know, all these American TV shows showing school and how you guys have these cliques and the cheerleaders and the jocks and the outsiders. In Scotland, we don't have that clique culture, I guess. None of our schools kind of had that.
Would you believe it actually happens in schools? Would you believe that this is something that actually occurs in these schools? Like you have these divisions. My high school, the one major public high school that I went to, because I also had some other schooling, was like the football team was the biggest fucking deal because football was the biggest fucking deal at that school. And then we didn't have cheerleaders, but we definitely had like the girls who were always with the jocks kind of deal.
Right. And those are levels in life if you use them as examples, right? So status in life depend on who you hang out with. You don't see rich folks hanging out with middle-class people. Not really. Because again, the status has to matter. So in high school, when your parents gave you money and gave you a car and gave you everything, you didn't hang out with the people that rode the bus. But then when you don't conform to groups, which I would refuse not to, my cousin sat with the football players, sat with the cheerleader girls. So I was able to sit at those tables, but I sat with the people that I felt comfortable with, which were the goth kids, which were the computer nerds, which were the ones that were just kind of fat and sloppy, or they were quiet or didn't look as good as everyone else. They were loyal. They were the most loyal ones. I could go to school every day and eat because of them. I could go sneak off and come back because of them. I could actually live life and I didn't have to worry about material things. They didn't give a fuck what my hair looked like. Nobody was like, why is your hair curly like that, Janet? Why are you colored like this, Janet? No. We were together as humans because we attached to what we liked. And
why are you wearing those shoes with those pants?
Exactly. See, the goth kids didn't do that because they all wore one thing. So they were all equal to what they
They
were
would
doing.
start calling people posers though if you started buying from Hot Topic. I was actually
Oh yeah, I would
Topic.
shoplift from there. I got busted.
I kind of
like,
agree with the goss on that.
Shut up. Hot
I don't
Topic
know.
was the shit. My
Have you
mama
seen-
was
honestly seen
That was
fashion.
for posers though.
good.
I don't
Okay.
get
Seen
stuff at
fashion is
Goodwill,
good.
like or at
Prove me wrong.
shows.
So
but I feel like when you learned your own style and your own way, people like that more than you
exactly,
copied.
Janet. Because I never actually fit into any of these tropes or groups. And what I found is like if I just kind of like didn't try, people would like me for who I was. So like even like the jocks and stuff like that, they weren't that like condescending to everybody who was different from them. But certainly like like at least
I'm sorry, I read the comment and I'm sorry, I read
Okay.
a comment. I try not to read the comments in the chats.
Wait, did you the aristocrat one?
Yeah. But my mother is white.
Kind of funny. Oh.
My mother is actually a rich white woman that adopted me. My biological mother was a white woman that slept with a black man, and she got punished by her family because I didn't come out the right color. So if we want to talk about certain things, I have a rich white mother. I can call her right now, and I don't want none of that. I want a phone conversation where we can talk about things that I want to talk about as a mother and a daughter, and she can't give that to me. So when I talk to people, I know what I'm talking about. I don't have a master's degree for no reason. And I didn't go from the depths of the world to come to where I am now, to have 4 beautiful children who went to college, who have their education and their driver's license, no criminals, no children, and their ages of 22 to 27.
That's
so
awesome.
again,
Congrats.
I may not have come from anything, but I made nothing. I made something out of nothing. And I don't want people to ever give up on that. When I come in the room, I give hugs, high fives. Fuck that other shit.
Yeah.
I mean,
I respect that so much. That's a huge
look
fucking
down on a
accomplishment
human,
in this
you need to
world.
look at yourself for real.
In this
You wanna
fucking
look
world.
down on someone and say what you think you better. There's no better. It's just what can we do? Like if Stevie was to tell us a secret right now, we could all get paid off of it. And all he had to do was tell us, and you followed what he said. Would you do it? Yes, darling. I love Psycho Man. Would you do it? Or would you be like, oh, Stevie don't know what they're talking about. Oh, I don't know if that's going to work for me.
I try to keep secrets, not always successfully, but you know.
But I'm saying if this secret made us rich, Ruby, would you keep the secret or would you share it with us?
It depends, but I really, for my own spiritual well-being, I have to try to live to like a certain standard or I'll be really distressed with guilt. So it depends.
I'm trying to think if I have these secrets, but
also, who's MC Nemisis? Hi.
Hey, what up?
No, what? Who are you?
What's up? How are you doing, boss?
I'm not bad. How are you, employee?
I'm just chilling. Well, I mean, I'm actually doing quite shitty. My area, I live close to the Asheville area, so I got hurricane bombed.
Shit, how is it?
I got power back on today in my house, so so you know we're just I don't know. Asheville's completely landlocked.
Shit.
Sorry.
That sucks, especially with like the heat and everything. Like when you don't have power, you don't have AC, you're fucking stuck in the humidity.
Nobody can get, it's landlocked, it's flooded. Nobody can get into Asheville or out of Asheville. It's like they're on an island. The town of Asheville, like these people are on an island. And they have to be like the helicopters to fly in stuff. Like it's worse than Katrina.
Damn.
Wow, worse than Katrina?
Oh yeah, because this one destroyed.
What?
It destroyed the road.
I didn't realize.
I-26 is completely destroyed. I-40 is completely destroyed.
Oh damn! They blocked
you know,
people
heading out of North Carolina is destroyed.
Yeah. Sorry to hear that. Are you okay? Is your family okay?
Dude, look at Joe Rogan. Look, this dude is saying I'm fake with an avatar named Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't.
No,
I don't
that's
think
the real Joe Rogan. He's a fan.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't read the chat. But are you okay? Is your family okay? Like, do you live near your family? Like, is everyone good, or are you?
I'm okay, but I mean, I worry about the community.
Yeah.
To get FEMA in here, there's like one route It's like 3 hour. I don't know. There's one route that's open.
You live near a I-40, or is that a little ways out? Or
Yeah, I-40. Okay, you know, there's I-40 and I-26. That's how we get. That's how I get out. Both of those routes, like we're landlocked here.
Damn. It's funny you mentioned that. I was in like the SNL Saturday Night Live. They just started their 50th season, but like somebody in the comment section goes, "Man, our whole area is flooded and ruined. I live in Nashville, but it's a relief to see some comment." I don't know, but basically someone in the comment section like posted exactly what you're saying. So yeah, it's like
that's crazy work. See, I live on top of a mountain, so even if the city floods, I'm up on top of the mountain.
Well, we can't. The power, like, you know, the power lines are all over the road, and there was trees, but people went to Lowe's and I guess bought some lumber stuff to cut stuff down, so it's kind of clear by individuals, not linemen. The linemen have frozen production. They can't do anything until the floods recede. So it's going to be like 5 days of Asheville living on this island.
I'm glad at least you have power.
I do, because I live like an hour away from it, but it's still affected me because, you know, you go into town, there the gas stations, you know.
Oh, it's gonna affect everyone in that area.
There's no gas, and then there's the retail stores that are open with a generator. They have nothing. Like, they didn't ration people. They let people. I am a Luciferian, not a Satanist, but. Well, I'm not really even a Luciferian.
A Luciferian? No. Where's my Bible?
Wait, let's not judge. Come on. Let him finish, though. So you were saying that there was no rations and there's no food, bro?
So they went to Publix, right? And these dipshit goddamn Publix workers, I mean, we live in the mountains, so they're kind of retarded. Like, they didn't ration anyone. So now we don't have nothing at the store because they didn't ration anybody. So now we have like individuals hoard up with a bunch of stuff, some, and then others don't have anything. And the shelter, like, it hit so quick and so fast that the shelters, like, they just told people come to shelters. I mean, it's crazy. Like, Asheville's destroyed. It's like, it's like.
The whole city?
Well, the whole city is underwater. It's like almost no longer on the map. Like so many businesses were destroyed. It's like Asheville.
Right, let me share my screen. We can look at this. I did not realize how bad it was.
Yeah, are you
really distressing? Yeah, let me pull up
this is why you speak to people instead of the news all the time, because I want to hear this.
There's a channel called the Tennessean on YouTube that's reporting it live. They say that the floodwaters is going to take 5 days for it to recede. So, and I'm hoping that I can come on these, like, you know, if anyone lives in an area to hear me, just do not go to Asheville. You can't even get to Asheville, but don't even try.
You might
die. Like,
everything destroyed. That's everybody's cars, everybody's businesses, everybody's houses.
Everything. And what if you're trapped in your house or the business, sister, and waiting for someone to come get you? Like, this is.
I
you
mean,
said you're on an island. Basically, there's no way out for
houses
them.
and cars. If anyone hears this that is in Asheville, like I said, don't go there. Don't bother with the stores right now. I would hold up in your house if you can. If you can't, just go to the shelter if you don't have any supplies. Maybe.
Did you and your family prepare pretty well with like a lot of you know, grabbing a bunch of bottled water, grabbing a bunch of food and canned goods, etc. beforehand?
Me and my family, we were like half prepared. We didn't understand what was going on, but we have a creek here, so I mean, we got water. The water in the creek is clean for us. Like, we have well water, so our water's always clean. We're not. I mean, we were super destroyed. Like, I don't know. We didn't have power. I guess that was the inconvenience, and we couldn't flush our toilet except with rainwater.
Okay.
But now we got that settled. But it didn't hit me as hard as it did others. Like I said, I didn't know what was going on until I went into town. You know, no street lights working. People's wrecked. People on the side of the road because they run out of gas. And I'm just like, The police presence is
it helpful?
Good. It's not really helpful.
No? What?
They're not giving people rides that's stuck on. I mean, they need to be giving people rides and
yeah, well, that
to
might
the shelters.
be dangerous,
I don't know why. I mean, because they're so devastated. Like for one, there's like a whole, Asheville, a whole city landlocked. So we don't really.
That's
new. We're cut off from Asheville. Jesus.
Yeah, that's new for me. Like, cause I know what you're saying though, cause we have that for the rivers. We have all three rivers downtown. And if we flooded like that, it would wipe the whole downtown. We wouldn't be able to get down there, but I wonder if people would be able to get out. So yeah, my heart goes out to these people.
Someone backstage, Melanie?
No, she's on the stage.
I don't think this has anything to do with climate change.
It has everything to do with it.
No, do you really think so? I mean, I'm being honest. Like, do you think so?
Well, it's not just my opinion. It is the opinion of majority of climate scientists that.
I mean, they said, I remember hearing it on the news that a hurricane was supposed to hit, but it did not hit. And then this. So I think it was just like a delayed thing.
Oh yeah, and it's more about the intensity and frequency of these storms, how likely they are to occur closer to each other and being stronger, than whether or not it predicts for if they'll hit somewhere or not. We don't know ultimately where they'll hit until they hit.
Right.
Why do you think that they hit major cities usually? Is this what you mean by climate change? There's so much climate change going on directly above the cities, especially. And the reason it didn't hit the rural areas as much as it did the cities is because, is that what you think is bringing about these hurricanes?
Not necessarily. Because climate change is more, well, first of all, it's global for one thing, and it takes a while for those effects from the cities to couple with the same systems that actually modulate climate change. So the way of thinking about it is like it's more about urban density and the fact that more of these storms travel up the eastern coast, and there's just more cities along the eastern coast. So probabilistically speaking, it's just going to hit more cities than like the Midwest, right?
To me, it looks like a specifically targeted attack, almost like a bioweapon, but not really. It looks like it was. Hurricanes are usually lured by you said, the coast.
Yeah, yeah. And so, are you referring to how like it changing direction sharply, or just hitting a lot of dots along the way?
Well, it affected the city a lot, and it doesn't really affect rural areas as much, especially like. It has something to do with
There's also just less infrastructure out there, and a lot of farms kind of have like self-contained, like power and resources and stuff, right?
Another thing too, you're forgetting about the massive amount of heat that. Okay, people were never supposed to live in cities. Did you know the world's actually underpopulated, not overpopulated? And that there's plenty enough space. There's so much land on the earth. Everybody could live comfortably, but we all choose to live in little cities.
Yeah. It's a resource distribution issue more than anything, and wealth hoarding by capitalism.
It's not a resource distribution. It's a people problem. It's their fault.
It's logistics, another way of putting it, but yeah.
They're the ones that are refusing to go out into the woods and hunt. They're the ones that make fun of country people for fishing, hunting and fishing. These are skills that needed. You got to go. I don't even think people should live in the cities. I don't see why they do.
I mean, yeah, if they can stop doing their 9-to-5 jobs and do that instead, I guess I agree. But we shouldn't note that most of these people are dependent on their jobs to like keep their family and stuff. I just wanted to ask you to be a bit more specific. Are you talking about like there are so many cities that have been affected by this hurricane that it seems unlikely to you?
What seems unlikely?
I'm trying to figure out how you think that this was like targeted. I'm trying to see things from your perspective is what I mean.
Well, as a Luciferian, we believe in the government. Like that's what it is. That's what Lucifer is the government. And like American flag waving patriots. So we're constantly at a war with the Creator. We didn't choose to be born. We try to help people. We try to save people from this crazy prison that we're in, where God is just dropping hurricane bombs, killing people left and right. The real God. Lucifer's not the real God. He's just an angel. Proved to be a Lucifer is an angel of light. Actually, it's a feminine. Lucifer's an angel of light that actually saves humanity.
Right. Okay. So you're not. So there's other branches of Luciferianism that's like more about protesting the separation of church and state, and kind of making sure that's enforced. So you do believe that there is like just can I yeah, sure. Let's not get there yet. You do believe that there's like a creator, because you said you're up against the creator, right? So you do believe like in creationism?
Yes. In a nutshell, I mean, if you want to define it by those terms, I mean, there is like, I mean, you would say that nature is itself evidence of God.
So were you effectively saying that there was some God that caused these storms to happen?
I'll be right back. I just have to go to the bathroom.
I think so. I think that Asheville was judged. And I'll tell you why. Because people that were destroyed, there's some people that were saved in it. Random happenstance. And to me, there's nothing coincidence. I don't think it's a coincidence that the God-fearing rural counties is saved. You know what I mean?
Sure. Just do you think that like the end times are happening right now?
Look at that. It's not like this is God. This is not like.
Do you think that this is a part of some end time prophecy?
No.
Okay. Well, that's good. At least you're at least a bit more rational.
89 people died. Are you saying that they were all bad people?
I don't know if it matters. Whenever the vibrations of
a lot of times they're not.
Well, God judges areas, and He tells people He'll judge you, and nobody listens, and then this happens.
Do you think that there's maybe? Oh, sorry. Go ahead. You can finish.
Well, think about it, guys. Why did it happen here?
It could have been controlled.
Because it's in the hurricane belt?
And they control the weather. They have a weather machine. They control the weather. They can change it if they want. So
no, the government can't do that. Reality is God.
Have you seen the Truman Show? It is definitely reality. And we're not talking retarded.
Thank you. The Truman Show is real.
Janet, you got to pass these beliefs you have sometime about whether control value.
You can see. Okay, look at
this. They're controlling our lives, Melanie. That's why I can't be rich and famous. They're holding me back.
It's not like, that's an exclusive status.
No, but I feel like everyone has a right to their own opinion. Like, I get what he's saying,
Okay, the Luciferian system. Okay, so we're born on a prison planet. This is what the Luciferians believe. And that
it's very Alex Jones like.
No, it's not. No, this is what the government believes. Like, this is the reason the government.
He has a show called Prison Planet.
Guys, you believe in government. Stop acting like you don't. You believe in authority. You believe that some men have.
I don't have to believe in them. They're there whether or not I believe in them.
I govern
myself. Like, you don't have to believe in God. He's just there. Look at him right there.
Not really.
I govern myself.
He's not objectively there.
So you believe in authority. You believe in the power of authority, but not God.
No, I hate authority.
Right.
I'm very anti-authority.
It's a religion. It's a religion. You realize that,
I can't stand a person telling us what to do and how to think and how to be. I can't stand that shit.
Do you think there's something about human behavior?
Money is literally just
power. It does.
Bits of paper, and numbers in a bank account. Like, it doesn't actually exist, but it has power. So the fact of a God, like, even if you don't believe in a God, God will have power.
The only reason power is because
internet Google is their God right now. You can just Google
Tesla discovered energy is free. The only thing they have over us is gas.
No, there's no such thing as free energy. You cannot create or destroy energy. That's the only way.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Conservation of energy principle.
You can't create it. It's free. That's what I'm trying to say.
And we're made of energy. That's why
that breaks the conservation. That breaks the law of conservation of energy.
No, we live in an electromagnetic field. That's why your Wi-Fi.
But you know that systems are always losing energy, right?
No, I can communicate instantaneously with someone in Australia.
So you know that
are you understand?
You know that all
Trash can
systems,
is
no matter
one that's best life.
Okay, we live in an
It was
electromagnetic
cruising down the
field.
street,
Why do you
girl.
think that your heart pumps like it's a generator? Your heart.
You're not
is a
answering my
literal-
question.
What is the question?
You do realize that all systems, regardless of how efficient they are losing energy at all times in the form of heat, right?
I think that you're just ignoring what I'm saying and just saying whatever.
No, I'm
pops up in your
debunking the
head.
idea of a free energy system with real world physics. With first principles.
Okay, let's talk about real world physics. Okay.
Yes.
The Earth is an electromagnetic field.
That's
you are an
irrelevant.
electromagnetic field.
That's irrelevant.
No, it's not. It's literal energy.
That's not free energy, though.
That is free energy.
That's more of like an overscaled energy.
Did I not just blue light? That's free energy. If people were
blue
to be
light is
powered
free
by,
energy.
yes, blue light.
What is blue light, Melanie?
Well, blue light is a certain frequency of light, range of frequencies, really. It's no different, really, than most other forms of light, except for one photon technically carries more energy, but that's arbitrary.
Okay.
And the only good thing
like I
about
said,
it is the
energy
blue
is
light
free.
glasses
We don't
don't
need.
Yeah,
the only
sometimes
reason
we
that
put
they're
on the
doing this,
computer.
the only reason that they're stepping in and even helping people is they're trying to take control of our. See, the government.
You haven't proven that free energy exists yet, though.
Well, yeah, I mean that's already a done deal. It's a done topic.
No,
So do you think they're rallying up people to put them in these shelters to do something?
You know the Earth is plasma, not gas, right?
Wait a minute.
The electric universe theory is debunked by real science.
Real science. Science funded by the government.
I can link to a video right now that debunks it in real time.
I love that her hair stayed on
Okay,
point.
link me a video that's not government funded.
Got her phone.
Wait.
It's actually by an independent
what government
YouTuber.
are you talking
Even better.
about? Are you talking about the American government? Are you talking about all of the European governments? Are you talking about a world government that
Yes,
covers
all the
every single
governments,
country?
The bundle of governments. We live in a global communist hierarchy. Yes. Why do you think there's taxes and redistribution of wealth? The global. You guys need to.
Wouldn't it be good for Russian scientists to debunk American
No.
scientists?
You have to provide me a real science. I'm talking about no, not a fucking.
He said, "Wait, we're gonna help to the people right now."
Not a fucking YouTube video, an article, a website. Dummy.
Welcome back, Ribby.
Dummy, a website, not a fucking.
Wait,
YouTube
let's
video.
not call names. No,
well, this dude. I mean, come on.
No. I don't
Okay,
know.
science is
no,
a
Melanie is a Melanie, not anything else.
I'm not trying to.
Okay, but we're not going to do that, my guy.
Do you understand?
Yeah, but I understand that you're not going to call people names. I know that.
Oh my God. Okay, look.
Okay, you can continue.
His science.
I'm Melanie, no name, but Melanie does.
I'm not going to
click.
Science is a religion. Authority is a religion. His science is government funded. He believes in the government. His science is government funded, and he thinks that's real.
Well, Melanie is
number one,
all science is funded by the government.
Number two, you still aren't specifying. You're basically saying it's a world government. We live in a global communist society, and all of the governments plus all of the private organizations are working together.
To specify anything. Like I don't understand what's not obvious that we live under communism. Like
I'm literally
trying to.
So what you're saying is that every single government scientist, every single private scientist that work for these big companies, are all lying. So there's probably about 3 million liars.
A private individual researcher that's funded independently funded. Not by the government. Oh my God. The same government that funds the media. Stop it.
How much of the media does the government actually fund?
They fund the entire. Okay, so let's think about that. How many political pundits are there?
You can't just give me like a percentage range.
Listen to me. How many people directly profit
I feel like you're not answering my question.
Engaging in politics?
That's not the same thing as the government.
Follow the money. If you are confused,
right? If I follow the money,
money.
Let me answer. If I follow the money, I see some percentage of stuff going to and from politics, but like subsidies, for example, and also campaign donations.
Do you know what a political pundit?
Let me answer, please.
But you know
but if I also follow the money on the economic side of things. See, he's not letting me finish.
People that profit,
is it possible to
all these communities that profit off of politics.
All right, Melanie, speak.
Thanks. So I just talked to the political side of thing where, yes, there is some exchanging of money, but it's particularly less in the economic side where media makes money from capital and profits, revenue, right?
Source. I'm not going to accept what you
Economics
say.
101, Economics 101, like the basic, the thing you learn first year in economics class.
Send me an article that's not government funded, and we'll move forward with your assumptions.
I feel like I'm going to send you any article, and you're going to find a way to call it government funded.
My research is government funded. Well, then it's invalid.
What isn't the government? Just Luciferianism?
You're so American based in your thinking as well. It's not just America that believes these things. It's Denmark.
Okay, you guys
the
need to start
UK.
learning. Live in reality for once.
It's around the world.
Can you do that? Do you know how to live in reality for once?
Yeah.
Okay.
I live in reality. You live in a strange
so let's see how much of a psychological break. Listen to me.
He lives in darkness, darling.
You can't even let me
see the light.
Having a
The
mental
light
breakdown.
is too bright.
I told you your big daddy government ain't real, and you're having a mental breakdown.
Because
your big daddy government ain't real.
It doesn't make sense.
The only one upset is you, my guy.
No. You're not understanding. You have no idea what I'm talking about.
Understand to
You have no idea. This one.
That's why we're allowing it.
This one person throws science. When asked the source without government funding,
Melanie's a very good debater. Yes.
So boom, it's an instant
and you
lose,
lost.
Whatever it is.
So it's Melanie for the
We
win.
could send you a million articles, but you would say each one of them, you would say that's government funded, regardless of whether it was a private organization, regardless of whether, because you have a conspiratorial point of view that everything is to do with the government.
Okay. What's not to do with the government? Like, I'm just confused. Like, what does government not have their hand in that I'm supposed to?
That's my point. You have a conspiratorial point of view, so everything that she sends you will say you'll say it's part of the government.
You think the government doesn't own you? That you're not their slave? You got to be kidding me.
So what about an aquarium that's entirely funded by rich donors?
You know what slavery is? Government. That's what it is. Slavery never went away. It just shrunk.
Well, it became wage slavery. That's
do you understand what I'm saying? It's like
yes.
What the fuck? Do you understand the words? I keep repeating myself. Government slavery.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand government slavery. Do you guys understand that government definition?
I know this. Elaborating.
I know this. It is the sweetest name.
Chattel slavery, plantation slavery.
Something
the fruits
about
of
the
someone's
name
labor. They pick
Jesus.
a cotton all day, sir. Cotton all day. By the way, they weren't all black.
Jesus.
That's a fucking lie.
It is the sweetest
100% they took from people. 100%.
Thank you for the blood, Father.
Right now we're at 35% of America.
Blood,
That's 35%
for covering our sins, Lord. We know we
taxes is slavery.
Thank you, Father
Government
God,
only enforces the tax system by violence, by harassing people and say, if you do not pay taxes, you do not get to shop here. If you do not pay taxes, you do not get to work here.
No, if you don't pay taxes, you still shop plenty of places. Wait, can I address something you said? If I don't pay taxes, there's still plenty of stores I can shop at. Can you give me an example of what you're talking about?
What store? I would love to know a store where you don't pay sales tax.
Oh, yeah, where you don't pay sales. But I'm talking, like you said, if you don't pay taxes, you don't get to shop here. Like, I don't pay taxes to the government.
You do. 7% sales tax.
Sales tax isn't the only type of tax.
Do you have a house? There's property tax.
True.
There's
a lot of taxes that I don't pay, and I still get to shop at all the stores.
You ladies are proving
tax.
a rude and unfair dog-like.
The government doesn't have to charge you an income tax.
Tennessee has none. Sales tax. Why don't you just say you're mad?
Why did they charge us an income tax? Tennessee doesn't have one. Shouldn't we all be equal?
Yeah, there's a lot of good points that you're making about tax, but it doesn't make it slavery.
You goddamn right it does. I have no business taking anything you work for. If you work in a field, I have no right to take one of it, two of it, three of it, none of it. 0%. I didn't work.
Public education? Did you go to school?
Why you keep muting me?
Oh my god! Because you just keep going and going and going and going and going.
Because
and it's like
you're not understanding me. I'm trying to help you understand.
What is your point right now?
The government has...
Listen, do you have a job?
I don't know.
If you went out to your garden and planted tomatoes, and I came down and I said, I want 30% of your tomatoes. Don't give it to me. What? I'm going to take your house. I'm going to shut your business down, and you guys don't think
it. Have a good day, sir. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming, sir. We're going to push you out the poop scoop as the Matrix and the ship continues.
The thing is, he did have some points in that the government is pretty fucked. I don't think taxes are slavery, but there's certain things that are fucked in our government, and that makes sense.
He was making good points for the wrong reasons.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, well, he was messing with my high, and I'm making fried chicken, macaroni, and some peas.
Let's keep the vibe right. It was getting weird, and like
we're gonna come and take our jobs.
Satan, okay, I'm not about that right now. Okay.
Someone said in chat that we're gonna pay for taunting Satan, so keep that Bible on you, Ruby.
Truth is, I'm tired.
I'm actually on Satan's team. That's why I wanted to talk to him so badly, because I'm not a Luciferian, but like I'm way more sympathetic towards Satan than like any sort of biblical god. So
there's a Satanism where you kind of look out for yourself. You're not supposed to do harm to others, but you put yourself before all. I think that's a really interesting form of Satanism. I don't agree with it. Like, I'm not religious myself, and I don't agree with it, but I think it's really interesting to kind of look at those beliefs. Is that Luciferianism, or is that something completely different?
I honestly
don't know, but I know what you're
I'm
talking about, like a little bit,
yeah. And I'm more pagan in that sense, where I believe more in like the communal power of things, and the do no harm principle, and in harm none, do what thou wilt, so mote it be.
I believe that everyone has the right to believe what they want to believe, and you're not to tell anyone what they're to believe. They're allowed, and if you listen and understand, then again, it comes from the Most High.
But you know what's funny?
A father of confusion.
He started telling us what we
believe. He would never turn you down. The father of lies argues and tries to do strife and misunderstanding. All we as humans want is understanding. So I understand where the energy came from. I understand what he was saying, but I will not follow anything he says, because the Most High tells me who he is.
I just wish I had enough time. I just wish I had enough time to pick his brains on, like, look, I've told you that most of the things that you're concerned about are wrong. Wouldn't that be a good thing if the things that you're paranoid about aren't actually there?
Well, he just needs to not scream at the host. See, one thing about like whatever you believe in, your manners should still matter. And if you're at someone's house, you be respectful. When he disrespected you and called you out your name, I only addressed that. I didn't say
Satan has manners. Come on. I'm just kidding.
Well, if I was at somebody's house, I'd go onto their couch and I would probably, strip my top off half the way, make my sweaty butt cheeks imprint in their couch, and then I would tell them how they'll never have a kid and never be a successful person. That's what I would do.
Wait, I just want to do a quick shout out to CycleMan90, just donated $50 fucking dollars. Boom, baby! Hell yes, we got the whales are swimming. Thank you. Hell yes. Let me update.
No, but that was kind of Ben energies, right? Like you don't know anything about the world. Only I know anything about the world.
Yeah, I liked him. I thought he had some points. I didn't agree with them, but I thought he had some points. I just I wish he hadn't screamed them as.
Yeah, I could not really follow any of that. It was just a little chaotic feeling, and I don't know.
I'd love to do a 1v1 with him on this and like really like hash these things out, stay on topic kind of deal.
Yeah, and he didn't
Wait,
have to
King is saying that we were being like rude. I wasn't really
trolling.
He's biased. He's biased.
Yeah,
he's
a little trolling. Biased. Don't forget, he's got issues where he's not going to agree with the vagina girl. Just stay focused.
No, King had agreed from the start with the guy who was talking about, the problems with the government, and I think he shares a lot of the same views. So I think he definitely had some agreements there and wanted to listen to him get his piece. The problem was, King, like, you can make your point and you can make your point and listen to the other person. This dude, like, he started off able to listen to the other person, but then he just started screaming at people, so everybody started screaming back, and it just became a clusterfuck.
That's what I would
because you would get up here and speak what you're talking about. You wouldn't make accusations in the chat that aren't real because we allowed it. I asked for him to go when he disrespected the host. I don't care if he sat up here for 20 more hours. He disrespected the host. So whatever you didn't see or didn't hear, bro, you need to go back and rewind that.
Yeah.
Because he can.
Yeah, I'll investigate because I don't know this guy. I've never interacted with him.
You can drop the link. You can hit it. He could have been doing his thing, but
I'd love to talk to him again at some point. Maybe just like in a camera scenario. But I do want to like really understand his points, because I do think that he has points that he has thought about for a long period of time.
He definitely doesn't understand science. So let me point something out real quick. Anybody who's pro-science wants you to think critically about science. They want you, the best skill you can have in science is being able to look at a study and be like, here's why the study's flawed. Here's the conflicts and stuff like that. But I don't think he can do that because he thinks people just worship science. I don't want anybody to think science is inherently true. We have first principles, which good luck trying to prove that they're not true. But other than that, like it's the sort of thing where you can't just come in and be like, I'm smarter than thousands of other people who are better at science than I am, just objectively, because I have a belief system of my own and everyone else just has beliefs. No, there is no such thing as objective reality. I'm sorry, but there is objective reality. And that's exactly what science studies with critical thinking skills.
And there is such a thing as a private sector in terms of every single country has their own private sector, including, America. And although some of it may be influenced by business, a lot of it is influenced by profit. If you are discovering, okay, this electromagnetic field can do more things than we're talking about, then we would have products that aligned with that, energy alternatives that aligned with that. And
the military would love that shit. I know it's government, but like there's no way that they're gonna it's gonna be hard to contain this, right? Like you can't generate power like that as a military and hide that from the public. There's plenty of people in the military who are members of the public. I know it sounds weird, but not everybody who works in the military is a government.
Well, that's the guy right there, sister. If you want to drop the link, I mean, sure.
All right, let's just try to all stay calm, rational,
be respectful to the whole.
One point at a time.
I think we need like a hierarchy though. Who gets to respond the most? Because I feel like if he's going to bring up science, then I should get to respond.
If he comes back in and talks about science, I'm happy for you to respond, Melanie. I'll take a silent on that.
Oh,
because I don't know shit about energy. I just know about profit.
Not throwing a curveball here.
Oh God, Melanie. Ruby, you're funny.
He's the one who popped up. Okay. Did you have something to add, Spicol?
Yes, I wanted to make a quick announcement of future plan. Because I have to go take a shower and do something. I just want to make a quick announcement.
That's well. Thank you so much for announcing that. All right, let me drop the link.
Jesus Christ, you're savage. I'm not gonna lie, if you do that to me, it's gonna hurt like really deep.
But when you don't have a feeling and you're narcissistic, that don't bother them. They get turned on by that weird stuff.
True.
That's them wanting to be abused. You just got to know how to be the abuser then. Because some people want hugs out here. Some people want punched in their shoulder. Some people actually want punched in the back of their head. So some people want trip.
Good old-fashioned donkey punch.
That part. I'd like a high five. And to the ladies, kisses on the cheeks, ladies. Mwah.
Mwah.
I'm a classy girl.
Oh, no, me. If you look this clean. All right, let me.
I'm a classy girl.
Oh,
and thank you for the
just
praises.
Updated the Board of Love. We are now, the goal was 69. I think we're at 60. So that's excellent. Thank you so much, guys. This is what I've been living off of until my job this week. Bada bing, bada boom. Hopefully we'll be starting and everything will work out at the place I'm working at. I don't want to say too much.
Do you start tomorrow, Ruby?
The owner of the business comes back tomorrow, so he's gonna let me know like what day I'm coming in then. But I'm pretty sure I have it in the bag as long as I don't totally screw it up. Like my longtime friend works there and vouched for me, and I don't know. But I've gone to 3 interviews that have totally been a bust. So I'm afraid to get my hopes up, but I do think that this is gonna help me get back on track a lot.
Can I see the Portal Love thing again?
Oh yeah, so I updated it. Cycleman 90 did $50. He said,
"Oh, so this is a new one?
Essentials." Yeah, I just made this one today.
Okay. So sweet.
And announced the celebrity of the week. It gave you a little shout out up there.
Yeah, thank you.
That is the week.
I just enjoyed myself. I went from being depressed to feeling like I'm gonna make it this week, y'all.
You got it, baby.
I don't want.
Dana has already raised all of her children. Now she's helping raise all of us.
Seriously,
I missed it. I would made y'all all dinner. Okay, I'm telling you, I fried the chicken. I made the macaroni. I made some peas and cornbread. I'd have fed all y'all. Anything you want, darling. I love cooking. I miss cooking for the babies.
Dana, do you tell people what state you live in? Because if it's Texas, I'm coming around.
I'm in Pennsylvania. I'm a Steeler. I'm a Pittsburgh.
Oh, nice. I have family in Pennsylvania, so we visit about once a year. So maybe if I come by, I'll introduce you to my 4-year-old, and then I'll give him to you. Because oh my god, he's a lot of work.
Yes, I will make real chicken.
Oh, you have a 4-year-old?
Yeah, he's still cute. He's awesome.
Oh,
I love it.
The princess is here. Sorry, Paro. Hey, what's up, princess?
Can you only have 6 on stage?
I guess so. I don't know. I'm the cheapo. I don't have the fucking paid for dorkified. So I don't have the dorkified fucking prancified little fancy StreamYard.
Somebody donate to Ruby with the specific request that she updates her StreamYard.
Yeah, you're like a homeless person. You have to like specify.
How about we update my weekend,
bitches?
bitches?
You have to spend it on this.
Guys, you're a yinzer. Oh shit, that's me, darling. Hi, prawns. Do you have a show tonight, darling?
I do. We're doing a show.
Oh my god.
What kind of show are you doing? The dating show?
I didn't do it. It's not me. It wasn't me.
Ruby will be there.
Yes, I'm there for the dating show. It's gonna be at 9:30 tonight. It's gonna be fucking crazy, and everyone should hop on, put themselves out there to be reviewed. Time zone of East Coast, the only coast that fucking matters. If you are in a different time zone, I would prefer that you not even watch, honestly.
Oh my.
Well, you can figure it out. There's this thing called a calculator, and you can use it to add and subtract numbers.
It's in California.
Oh,
California is 3 hours behind Eastern Standard, and then go from there.
Is it our fault they're behind or
we'll
theirs?
work out
Their fault.
Ruby said
Okay?
he doesn't want them to watch.
It's not our life worry. We can't worry about the people behind us.
Princess, you're the producer.
Right.
You do.
True.
Hey, Hurricane.
Princess,
Oh my god, I'm not ready to come on camera though. Like oh my god, I got my hair in my
2 hours.
It's not for like 2 hours. Yeah,
I know, but like
you couldn't even wear like sunglasses. I was wearing sunglasses earlier.
I want people.
You can be
who are
like
attracted
slightly
to
incognito.
furries to join. We need a furry-centric episode.
We'll do we're talking about maybe doing an all furry episode at some point.
Everybody
Why are you
off their little furry PFPs.
I'll be there 1 second. I just literally got out of the shower.
Oh, sorry, I misspoke.
Yeah, I know you want to see that.
Furby, attracted to Furbies. Okay, there it is.
Isn't
I'm trying to
attracted
send
The
this
only problem
Furby.
is you're the only Furby I know on YouTube so far. At least.
And I don't know if you actually want us coming out of the woodwork. It's pretty scary.
Are there more?
There's a whole Mogwai army. Those are the little
Hey, that's
before they turn into gremlins.
That is so fucking racist to compare.
Oh, really? I'm sorry.
Shit.
I don't know the intricacies of Mogwai and Furby relationships.
What I love about this is I can kind of just make it up because none of it's canon.
yeah, but you can't use racist. You have to use racist or something.
You can That's racist.
That's racist.
No more. Are you saying they all look the same?
Not anymore. I'm not. I'm scared. I'm scared to be Furby racist in the chat. I'm gonna get banned.
I forbid you call it
racist towards us is like pouring water on a mogwai.
Yeah, I was about to say, don't call it a gremlin. that's racist.
That's racist.
Yeah, that's like calling someone a hood mogwai.
That's what you really are. It's like
nowadays we don't. Janet, we don't use that word nowadays. We say hood mogwai, okay?
Oh my god.
Okay.
That's what I come on here for, to learn. And I feel like I've learned today.
To learn.
You know what? Maybe I don't want to put myself out there in the dating scene. This world's just too racist.
You have to emotionally date, darling. Just emotionally date us. You know what I mean? Everyone can date emotionally. We all go together.
But I shit you not, I'm too autistic to flirt. Like, I'm not super autistic.
That's why the show is for like building those skills. You should like try doing it as like a dater or to get the skills as practice.
I should just lay it on super thick, so that way people are begging me to stop. Like, I've done that before. And it's kind of funny.
Well, I think you should be as awkward as possible, because maybe it's not the vision that everyone has, but I kind of want this, like, because there's already other speed dating shows. I want this to be like hard mode, where we make it as hard for the guys as possible.
I feel like if I told Melanie talk dirty to her, she'd just talk about the corruption in politics.
No, I talk about science. I talk about like the neurobiology of human sexuality and how like we're different but also the same in many ways from animals.
Well, I don't know. I jumped up there and said I was going to take over Ruby after all these gentlemen jumped up there, and here we're just friends. But she will be my scissor sister. Let me tell it.
Did you know the lordotic reflex has no reproductive function, but in human females, but it does serve to help them orgasm?
No,
I don't even know what that is.
Not exactly. I don't know. I'm old school.
If you Google it, you might.
I was just about to Google scissoring, and then I realized I'd be putting porn on my channel.
Yeah, so don't do that.
That was a quick. That was a quick save on my part.
That's where safe for work versus not safe for work comes in. Is when you're streaming.
True. I can look up scissors.
There we go.
Still paler than me.
Princess, you should spike your hair just to throw us off one day, because we won't be expecting that. And do like the frosted tips from like the 90s with the sunglasses too.
I do a faux hawk.
Yeah, like the Mark
faux
McGrath.
hawks. Yeah, I forgot about those. Oh, you had a faux hawk as a kid. I can tell now.
No, I never faux hawk, but one time I got a real mohawk.
Okay.
My parents were pissed. My mom cried when I came home.
Yo, what was that movie? What was that movie where the white boy was like acting like he was black and he was arrested for something? What's that boy?
Malibu's
he played in The Mask. He was the second guy.
Malibu's Most Wanted.
That was Most Wanted, yeah.
Yeah, that was. You look like you could have played in that, bro.
I'm trying to full screen prawn. I can't figure it out.
Yes, I like him. He played in The Mask, the second one. He's funny.
What was your like favorite haircut as a kid? Check out. Or what was like the haircut you were always given? Well, I always got the mushroom cut.
I rocked the bowl cut for a little bit too long.
Yeah, me too.
Damn, not the bowl.
I think every kid that grew up from the 70s up until like the 90s were forced to use the bowl cut. I had that, unfortunately.
Yeah, it was just the 80s. It was just what they did. They didn't have any,
I had the most
gel, right? Just gel it up and slick the sides back and gel the you know what I mean? And just rock out.
No, I tried to sabotage him. His hair was better before. You're trying to make him look really bad.
He can't.
I'll make it look bad.
No. Put your hair the way it was. Put it back.
It looks really bad if I just have straight bangs. It looks awful.
So like after I
like that, don't do him. No. There you go. There you go.
Yeah, that's better. That's good. But a hard side part is very millennial of you. The hard side part is very millennial. Like you have to get with the times and do like an off to the side part. That's what Gen Z does. Like I used to do. See, this isn't a hard side part.
Parts in the
it's right at like the intro of the eyebrow.
Ooh.
Try that, but not at the arch. At the intro.
Yeah, Ruby, mine's like that. Mine's cocked off. Yeah, as I have that.
I go for like 80 hair.
You know the colic right there in the front where your bang don't come down and you can't wear the full bang because your hair will go to the other side.
Yeah,
I think it's time to just bring back like the 80s like hair where like you can't even comb it back because your hair is so tall.
Big hair.
Combing it up.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so there's no part, right?
Let's bring back the perm.
I want to explain to you, and this is like this is how us closeted trans people do a call for help in our hairstyles, right? So I started with the mushroom cut, and then after I became my little toxic male to make sure nobody ever saw my feminine side.
matching prawns like side part.
She didn't know I was talking.
I'm sorry, I had my headphones off for a minute.
Okay.
My bad. But like, do you see like how I went to hard side part? Wasn't it better when it was like different?
It's fine either way. You're very attractive. Jesus Christ. The small things you do with your hair do not change how attractive you are overall. You're fussing. This is called fussing. This is called fussing.
It's called lip smacking.
It is. It's what women do, though, Melanie. It's what we do. We have to. We have to flip it, and it's a different energy.
Center is like not for
right there. It becomes a different person. See?
Yeah, I don't think center's for you. I think the off-center part is perfect, and I think the side part is cute.
Yes, both of them.
Off center is the one. The one
You'll never be able to tell me as a trans person that you have to do this.
You have to, Melanie.
Honey.
We have to go in the bathroom and fix our hair like 3 times. Okay? It's just
no. I have to. You want to.
We want to, darling. I love flipping my hair, and I have curls.
And that's why it's fussing.
I love when my curls are curling.
No, you know, as a woman, that women in society are judged by their looks. So in a way,
no, I know. I'm not complaining about the fact that they do it. I'm complaining about the fact that they obsess over it.
Yeah.
I obsess over it.
Melanie, I saw you come on stream and you were playing with your hair, and you were like, "My hair is not working today." Like you look smacked just like everybody else.
For real. When you're on cam,
universally against me. No, but what happens is I have wavy hair, so it'll curl from however I try to set it, and like literally my bangs will lift up and go in different directions. So
yeah, that's the calling.
Don't even start.
That's the calling. Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to finish my point about my cry for help as a closeted trans teenager. This isn't trauma dumping. This is actually kind of funny. So after the mushroom cut was also kind of when I started becoming like my toxic masked male, hiding my female side to protect myself. And I started doing like spiked hair with blonde tips, which
that was like, I remember that look, the frosted tips. It was very in sync, like that kind.
Exactly. And that's exactly
all my brothers did that.
And so from there, I went for some reason to just like my bangs being blonde, and then the rest was like kind of shorter than my bangs. And then I went to full blonde long hair, then full dark blue, then back to blonde, long hair, all long hair.
I want to see the dark blue.
Are we talking long hair, Hanson style long hair, or long hair, Nick Carter? Shoulder length hair. Okay.
Yeah, and then I just stopped dyeing my hair because I was like, I like my hair more when it's natural, and that's when I transitioned. So I'm just saying, like, I had no style cohesion with my hair. It was basically just like red flag after red flag after red flag, if you really paid attention. And you could have probably seen like she well, yeah, it's just like a predictor that someone's trans if they have that exact series of hair combinations.
I'm going to share a tab of Mark McGrath from Sugar Ray. I think that was a look around that time. You know what I'm talking about.
God.
You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, damn.
Just hearing Sugar Ray was enough for me.
Oh, God. Look what he looks like now. Holy shit.
That's the millennial look.
50s now.
Yeah, that was. Oh my God, that's the
older millennial look. That's like that. Yeah,
that's the older look. This looks like a Barbie.
Have you all seen this? There's a really funny YouTube video where.
No, I had that hair. I'm not even fucking with you. I had like Dewey from Malcolm in the Middle hair. Or not Dewey. What's the other guy?
Reese.
Let me get the story. Before we get to Mark McGrath, let me finish the story. Have you seen this video? It's a really funny video where someone from a crowd yells.
That's well done, though. Look how like sharp that is between like the.
It looks cool.
They did a really good job. I remember like my grandma pulling like my hair through the fucking like head thing.
Oh yeah, it looks like they did that. Wait, let Prawn finish. Little Prawn was trying to tell a story.
It's so annoying.
Well, it's kind of related to this because people thought this was straight. I don't know how, but sorry, this is not worth all this fucking hype. But now, someone from a crowd yelled at Mark McGrath, "Sugar gay," and he got super angry and like started like coming to fight this guy.
Are you a sugar gay? Man. I mean, how could you not? They were so sugar gay.
I would not yell at any insults at somebody who could throw a microphone at my face.
I know.
The first part was how angry he got. He was like so fucking pissed.
Don't you dare mess with
I don't know. I went to the Genuine concert and he tried to throw his towel that he shoved down his pants to the ladies, and I moved out the way. And I'm screaming at him. I was like, "Ew, he had it down his pants." Everyone was looking at me like I was crazy, but I don't care. I don't even want that shit. I don't want his ball sweat.
It looks like the hair was dyed through like a cheese grater or something.
No wonder millennials are so fucked up. If these were our sex idols when we were growing up.
Yeah,
I
but
know.
that was
Britney Spears.
Mine was so different. This was my sex idol growing up. Hold on, I'll show you.
Oh,
Brody Daly.
Yes.
Oh wow, I was joking.
Look, it's right there.
No, actually.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oops, 2000, whatever. This shit was for me.
Wait, are we talking
I was
about the ones who we
obsessed.
use from like the same gender, or the ones like who were attracted?
Well, for me, it
to?
was like both. I was like completely
Oh,
infatuated
okay.
for her. For men, who did I have a crush on?
Gigi Allen.
No, but probably like Sid Vicious and like Kurt Cobain and like Thurston Moore and people like that.
Thurston Moore, I can see that. Sid
Yeah,
was
you
kind
can
of a
see
bum.
I don't
that.
even remember.
I'm so sad him and
anymore.
Kim Gordon broke up. Like very.
It was all his fault.
Can you
Thurston
replace me
sad.
with these
Affair and
faceless,
broke up a
faceless
band.
people so I'm not covered up?
No, don't do it. It's funnier now that he's complained.
You can like switch our positions. I'm like on here twice technically.
Yeah, no, exactly. Put the Stevie comment up and then put Stevie there, and then there's nobody loses.
Apparently, no. Apparently, someone needs to be the star.
There you go, yeah.
Superstar.
So, Princess, what are we doing on tonight's
It's okay.
show?
So actually, I typed this up. We have a new guest officially confirmed. Sarah, the Ranking Tomato, will be joining us tonight. So
Wait,
nice.
A dater, a girl?
yeah, we have another girl for the show. It's not just us for now.
Yeah,
I
she's
may
really
freeze up
interesting.
if she
too.
tries to do a date with me.
Hallelujah.
We'll see. I don't know who they want to date, but it should be a good show. Just hyped up. That'll be in about 2 hours now. 2 hours T minus. Look out for the dating stream. It's gonna be a lot of fun. In chaos.
I just realized there's so many people who might be a little disappointed if I don't send them a link to the stream, so I'm doing that.
Yes, everyone.
Do you want to tease anyone?
Do the shout outs for the
I'll do some
dating
more
show.
teasing. Not today, but me and James joined a Playing with Fire. Did she fucking mute me? God damn you.
Wait, no, go ahead.
All right. It's your show too. Don't even hype this up. Jesus.
Oh, thank you so much for sharing with me.
You're welcome for
Thank
helping
you
me
so
revive your
much.
dying streaming career.
I appreciate sharing. This is I guess. Oh, so you're a co-host of Celebrity Sunday.
Well, I meant the show starting in 2 hours. I'm probably gonna leave in an hour.
Oh,
like,
so
do
you're
some
talking about the
pre-production stuff.
future. So, okay, Mr. Not in the current moment, not living in the
Well,
moment.
let me finish the story.
Seems like you
'cause
have a
you're gonna-
problem with not living in the
you're gonna
moment. You're
wanna-
obsessed with the future.
You're gonna want to be
I
involved.
asked him
when you
to
hear
talk
I
about what he's
planned.
doing tonight.
All right, we get it. It's all a process.
This is not tonight, but let me just-
No, I'll give you your
let me
show.
get this out,
Here.
Ruby.
Wait, I'm sorry. You have to look at me. I'm so sorry. Hold on.
Save the fake drama for later. Let me get this announcement out.
I'm so sorry. Just I will get you your stardom and just give me 1 sec. Okay.
Who knows where that hand's been?
Up your mama's butt.
Uh-oh.
Looking for chocolate.
Well, Pons, I don't know. I'm having a lot of
cemetery.
anxiety tonight.
Ruby, it's not that makes Pon look bad, it's that it makes you look bad. For looking for chocolate up somebody's butt.
Yeah, you. All right, I don't want to say that. Let's not talk about my mom on stream. Off that, one more announcement. What I was going to say. Oh yeah, in the future, hyping it up. Alex from Playing with Fire said he's down to come on the show. Official. We'll have two dating coaches. It's gonna be crazy. There we go. I just gotta tease that.
Oh, what if they have conflicting advice? Then it'll be a date off between the two dating coaches, and then they'll have to date, and they'll have to prove their worth by both dating Melanie and seeing who she responds to.
Or it could turn into a debate stream, you know?
True. There's a lot of things we can do. I still haven't tried the debate streams yet.
Well, now I have 2 of them. Nell's involved in at least one of them, so.
Yeah, I really like James' advice. I think he gives really, really detailed and great advice, but I've seen him on dates, and he doesn't really impress me. I'll be 100% honest. Like, he just doesn't take his own advice. Yeah, I don't think he did very well.
We were both exhausted, to his defense. I think we were both, like, not in our, like, excellence. It was like a long stream. And I think he admitted he judged himself harshly. To his defense, I am in love with you, James.
I think he's given really good advice to other people, though. Like, I would definitely, I'm like, thumbs up to his advice. I think it's good advice.
It's easier to give advice than take it.
Probably true.
See, I think it's easier to judge other people than yourself sometimes.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think my advice.
So,
I love James.
Someone who I thought of who didn't show up last time. Did we invite Neve? Because we should.
Oh, Neve.
Neve was on the time before.
Oh, Neve and Smith was maybe showing slight interest.
Yeah, no.
Please invite Smith. Yeah,
remind him because he doesn't care if I DM him apparently. So.
All right, let me. I know he's this fucking silly boy.
Also, no rush. No, it's gonna be a long history. This show's gonna have a lot of momentum going. Before we know it, people are gonna like be begging us to be on the show.
Freaking literally. So the people who are here as the pioneers, I think we should give special treatment to, like the originators. Like, wait, no, I'm just giving you my business model. Never mind, retract.
Also, would I count? Because like technically the only person who was originally there was Prawnceess.
True.
Ruby has the opposite business model to phone, like AT&T and T-Mobile and stuff. They give really good deals to newcomers. She's like, let's big up those G's.
You sponsored by AT&T?
Yes.
Sort of. In a way. Don't get me started on that one.
I'm holding out for a Creedom sponsor. One day.
Oh, yes. I'd like to get addicted to that again.
It doesn't surprise you tried that.
I was on it for a while. I was on Kratom, fentanyl, methadone, and Xanax when I went to rehab. It was a rough one.
What's it like to do all the same time?
It's kind of a blur, but the withdrawal was quite horrific. And I relapsed as soon as I got out, and then I got clean on a friend's couch by the grace of God, putting my soul back into my body to save humanity via being an internet angel.
Speaking of saving humanity, let's go back to this speed dating show. What are some other dream guests that we might want to have on the show at some point?
Well, Erudite, I reached out to Erudite, and she actually got back to me to say she was too busy last time. So all I did was just tell her, hey, by the way, we're doing it again tonight. If you're free, come check it out. So it's just one of those things. Like, honestly,
we should get Jack Jewel too. He's been like popping off lately. He's one of my like streamer friends. We should do like more LGBTQ. He's like a gay guy though. Like we could do more like stuff like that too.
Prawnceess, you could probably reach out to Destiny even, or like, because he doesn't like me, but
yeah, tell him I'll be here. Tell him like I'm totally normal now.
Wait, you have a history of Destiny too?
Oh, yes. Please tell the story, Ruby.
It's not great, but yeah, during my psychotic episode, I believed that Destiny was controlling my internet and Mystic Girl was inside of my mom's dog. So via those beliefs, some extremely insane DMs happen. It's Grace actually reads them. If you go to my YouTube shorts and like scroll through, you'll see Grace reading my messages to Destiny that I sent last year in a psychotic episode. But he was actually very nice. He was like, what the fuck? Are you schizo? And I was like, yes, I'm either schizo or talking to God. It's either one of those two things. I'm not positive. And he was very, like, eventually, so I was like totally freaking the fuck out. And then he blocked me, and then someone else got him to unblock me, and then I messaged him and apologized, and he was like, it's totally fine. And I explained what happened. Very, very nice about it, but yeah.
Yeah,
and same with Mr. Girl. Same exact thing with Mr. Girl.
On the show. So maybe I should be the one to reach out to Destiny. Maybe if that happens.
Yeah, maybe don't mention. Yeah.
Tom Foolery said he's down to come on. I think you might have some beef with him, Mel, though.
I mean, I'm banned from his Discord server because I tried posting too many songs on Halloween because I thought that they had a thematic cohesion to them.
That was every day's Halloween.
Yeah, how has nobody said Prawnceess yet? Stevie, you're making me feel inadequate.
I've heard on the Thorp TV. No, I've heard every variation.
We're trying to glaze Stevie. We're trying to glaze Stevie right now. Shh.
Oh, okay.
Stevie doesn't talk enough, and I feel like he needs like a confidence boost.
Methamphetamine is pretty funny, except Smith is like the most mellow person I've ever seen.
It's just begging. He's begging to be called methamphetamine with that.
He's the opposite of someone on uppers.
He pauses a lot when he talks.
Sending out some messages.
So many DMs. That's like the worst part of this. I'm not gonna lie. I hate doing this so much. Who came last time? He was HK. He was fun.
I gotta say, this whole like booking people for shows is new to me, and it's kind of a pain in the ass.
Yeah, most people don't take it that seriously too. It's so annoying.
No, but that's good because that means that like people can come on who have partners and stuff, and we can have a fun time.
Yeah, no, I mean just like insofar as like showing up like that way. But yeah, I don't.
Oh well, no, just don't even keep track, right? Like just honestly, just send out your invites and run the show. Like don't worry about who showed up and not like because it's that's the internet. It's like herding. What's the other word of saying herding? Because I keep feel like I'm saying hurting.
Herding, recruiting,
corralling. It's like trying to corral cats.
Yeah.
My goal is to have like at least 2 daters and like have the rest be like, whatever happens.
Mm-hmm.
Well, so
you're like a pimp. You're like a pimp princess.
Except I don't get fucking paid. What do they call you?
Not yet. You're racking up those future dollars with these current tatas.
I think you guys should get Darius on.
Yeah, definitely.
I've been talking to Darius.
I think maybe me and him can work out our whatever issue.
Wait, is he?
Honestly,
what is his orientation?
Ingratiating
I have a more important question.
He's like friendly bisexual, probably, but he's like mostly straight.
He does not come off as straight to me. I'm sorry.
Is he on like the internet? Where would you contact him?
He has a Twitch.
We talked on stream a couple times.
He's my fucking enemy. I'm not gonna reach out to him. Fuck that.
Oh, that's exactly why you do it.
He said he'd collab with me on stream, but then I DM'd him and he ignored me, so I don't know.
The more you can confuse your enemy with your intentions, the better.
Well, we talked on stream one time, and he said he would collab with me. Oh yeah, I think he joined the date stream after all y'all like left.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Well, let's let him.
Ava told him about it, and then he came onto it, but he came on like 3 hours late or something. So he intended to join. Not so much.
Dude, if you're in chat and you're hearing this right now, you're inherently invited. We don't need to send out an invite to you.
Yes,
you know about it.
Inherent invites.
You gotta cam up though. People on cam get dibs, obviously.
Don't be greedy because we might need to take what we can get.
Well, also Mel, you gotta keep in mind like we can get like porn. Oh, I can't say that word. P-bombed. So like it's good to have people on camera so you like be like, hey, let me know you're a real person.
Well, to some extent, I think like new people who don't have a cam, sure. But if we talk to some people before and they don't have a cam, we should.
Oh yeah, I mean,
we shouldn't blue ball them, okay?
I will say, but maybe I shouldn't do this. Like, if you don't have a camera, I get to decide like your priority. Like, if I think someone else is gonna be funnier and they don't have the camera on, I'm gonna pick them. Yeah.
I'm biased because my camera's broken and it feels unfair.
Yeah, I go on cam sometimes, but on some of the days where I'm like really, really busy with my son all day and I haven't actually, had a chance to be presentational, I don't go on cam. But it's just me.
Holy shit! I have so many like DMs with people who I don't remember who they are.
Right.
Also, not thinking about it. If you allow one person to like not cam up, they're all going to want to do the same thing. So you kind of like have to encourage them to do it.
Did someone hit up Neve or should I message them? Everyone.
Yeah, it's hard because you guys have a really critical crowd as well.
I think we're pretty set for today. I don't know if we need any more cooks.
Hey, no, because
I agree with you.
90% of these people are not going to show.
Yeah, true.
No, we definitely got Ruby, definitely got Sarah the Raging Tomato.
Princess.
This is a good pre-recruitment spot.
And I love your naivety and your passion and your hope and your optimism, but I'm telling you,
I promise the Raging is going to join.
We can't have everything rest on like a limited amount of guests because trust me, that gets repetitive.
Also,
I honestly think you guys should look into more of the kick community and people who have gone on, panels like how Destiny used to do his panel with Q and things like that. People who just kind of want to get into other communities and do more things that are content based and panel based and chat. I think the kick community will probably bring a lot of interesting and cool, especially female streamers.
You also bring a lot of Thorp energies. It's a very Thorp energy place because of the lack of moderation.
It definitely skews that way. I definitely have thought about doing that because I definitely want to reach out to more people or just like Instagram.
Oh, I'm gonna go on Kick by the way soon, so that way I can just do like radio nights where I play whatever the fucking music I want. So like, I'm not against it, but I'm saying we should do it, but just be aware of what you're getting yourself into.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Princess. By the way, if you want to do like a radio show where we actually play music and then do like some content, do some music, do some content, that would be super fun. Because I know that you have slightly different tastes than I, and that would lead to more variety.
Did you tell Ruby that you want to start a band?
I think so, but I didn't tell
you're
her
leaving
that I
out
told
the most famous musician like ever.
No, I told you.
You're not even telling me.
You were the one who was like, "Oh, I don't." Blah, 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 blah.
You were supposed to play the strings.
It'd be cool if we could have like a song guessing tournament.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Like a song guessing.
Because I can play piano. I can.
So
do
we could like
vocals,
listen
and I
to
can
the
do
answers
drums.
in private chat or something.
Or Stevie, I've seen a similar format where like they'll play like, here's the first 3 seconds of a song, then the first 5 seconds, and you see how quickly can you guess the song is. Is it kind of what you mean?
See, the good thing is I'm amazing at that. The bad thing is I don't know a lot of popular songs. I'm just not big on like pop music or listening to the radio to figure out what music's out there, right? So there's like so many songs that have even just been released in the past 5 years that are probably great, but I just don't know that they exist.
I'm big on older pop music, but I just haven't gotten around to listening to newer stuff yet.
I just learned that Charlie XCX exists and that she's awesome.
Oh yeah, she's great. I actually saw her play in concert with Cupcake and Brooke Candy in New York. It was awesome.
Hey, you like the Shirelles?
I love the Shirelles. I have their record up
what
somewhere
you're
in my room.
gonna do. I'm thinking about you. Wake up in the morning.
If you recognize that song, you're a G.
I actually
So,
maybe
I did not.
Chad recognizes it.
It's not from her album. It's she does the vocals for someone in that for that song in that album.
Oh, I'm not super familiar with her albums. Like I went to her concert on a whim, and I was a fan of Brooke Candy. Like, it's fun.
Good night. She said she had to go.
I know.
Oh, good night.
Oh, ta-ta.
I used to play Song Pop on Facebook. It's
Thanks
where
for
you like
coming
press
on,
the
Noah.
button and guess it. And like these older boomers would try to like challenge me at like classic rock. I'm like, man, you're gonna get smoked. Like,
Oh yeah, if you did EDM with me, I'd probably do better. Actually, it turns out like there are a lot of niche electronic music artists.
I used to be one of those dickheads that would put on jazz, and like even if I don't know the name of the song or anything, I'll listen to like a certain instrument if it sounds old, but it's like a tenor, but not an alto. Maybe I can kind of guess like the multiple choice. But
Yeah, it's just that's not something. I'm much more of like a critical listener where I like to talk to people about like this part of the song right here. They just did really well because like it's so different from like your normal bridge or whatever. And it's because I'm super pretentious. By the way, like I'm a bit of a music snob. But I am a legit audiophile.
But like I'm not anymore. Now I love like shitty music.
I've been an audiophile since I was a kid. Like sound has always mattered so much to me. Like I can hear when speakers suck. I can hear like when like the mids are cut out by the bass and stuff like that. It's always bothered me so much.
what are your earliest memories of music?
Oh, like, well, it depends. It was listening to like classical songs while I would like go to sleep. It was weird. It was actually Christmas classical music, but it also told a story. So for some reason, I was listening to it every night.
God damn it, Ruby! What the fuck?
Dude, I'm sorry.
Pero, we've talked about this before. It's nothing against you. It's nothing you did. It's that there were other people here who we wanted to bring on first.
Wait, no, it was personal.
This is why I hate small things into Melanie. Come on, man. What Prawnceess?
There's just so many people that could be on.
You said, well, no, you said the first time. No, but yeah, if it's a limit, it's not personal. She has to make that choice. And
there has to be a settings where you can.
You don't have enough clout. Like it's just that. Like
pay,
it's not enough
you
clout.
can. But on StreamYard,
it's all about clout.
Setting.
Hey,
man, if you don't think this space is all about clout, like I don't like that it's all about clout either, but that is the way it is. Like that's what keeps the name of the game.
$25 will get her to have 10 people on the panel. $25 will get her to have 10 people on the panel.
Oh, really? There's an option like pay for more people?
25, the next one up, the free, the 25 will give you 10 people. And it'll give you the pictures, the overlays, all the stuff that you can add into the
I wish I could dual stream too, so I could start,
October 18th or the 20th, they're changing it to $45 a month. So,
jeez.
Oh, they're
I can't afford to live.
Yes, they're increasing it. So it's kind of better if you can team up with someone who is professional that wouldn't, mess with the channel.
Or we could just use Discord.
Everyone,
yeah, let's use.
I just always have issues with Discord. I always have issues.
Yeah.
StreamYard is adding some new stuff.
Okay, so Ruby, get an Ethernet
They
cable
are prawns.
and
They're
plug
adding
that into your Wi-Fi router, and therefore,
once I'm
you won't have
employed, it
Wi-Fi
might be a
issues.
little,
You can't.
I barely got my
Wi-Fi,
internet
it's a
bill
bad
on.
idea.
I had to borrow money to keep my internet even on this month.
Ethernet cables are cheap.
Because I saw, I pay for StreamYard. There's like a new feature where now, when it records your podcast or whatever, your streams, and also it'll AI. I guess it'll do AI shorts now, where if you give it 2 hours, it'll do AI shorts for you.
Yep.
Oh wow.
And you can go back and use the StreamYard that you used. So you don't have to keep creating a new StreamYard. You can actually go back and reuse it. When I go live for more than 11 hours, when I do my 3-day weekends, I actually connected to 2 channels. And so I never stop the StreamYard. I just reconnect my channel. But now I don't have to do that. All I have to do is actually go and just reset my YouTube, and it'll allow StreamYard to continue the same link. But yeah, there's some good features, but a lot of it's too pricey, especially when we're glitching. I don't know about this 5G thing they were talking about, or high 5 definition or something. I'm not sure about what that is. But the pictures is changing. You can turn them into circles now. You can put people in different
I didn't try that yet. I haven't even fucked around with that
a lot
at
of
all.
stuff that does come with it, but
when you pay. Oh.
Yeah, when you pay,
I don't know.
That's how they get you.
And I heard Sarah Tomato's gonna be there, so sorry, Prawnceess, I can't be on that show. I understand that you want me there, but I can't.
Out of principle, I understand.
Huh?
Out of principle, I understand.
Out of principle? What do you mean by that?
Why can't you be there?
Yeah, because if I be there, I'm gonna embarrass that woman straight up.
Wait, embarrass who? Embarrass who?
Wait, are you saying that you're gonna create drama?
Grandma Scammato. She started it. She started talking shit
why are you
about me.
always dramatic? Why are you dramatic like a
panel.
fucking female?
Tell Sarah to come on this panel right now. I'll leave so that way she
can. Yeah, I dare she. Come up, Sarah. If you're watching this.
Come up, Sarah.
I wish you would. I wish you would. I wish you would, bitch. Let's have a debate.
Friends, let's have a talk.
Wow, you are you need a
Sarah
hug.
Tomato.
Yeah, you are really.
Yeah, let's get some water.
These are some
I'm drinking Sarah's tears right now.
Yeah.
I hear. Let me go on mute.
Is she related to Patty?
There's no way you've only been rejected once.
No, that's that part, Melanie. I hear a lot of rejection, darling.
Everything is about rejection.
I don't know, bro. You might have been rejected in a lot of things in life. You need to bring that down.
Yeah, true. You're right. But this ain't about rejection.
Like, was it that serious to call her a female dog though? Like, come on, people.
Yeah, for real.
This woman kicked me out twice and she haven't apologized. That's the problem. Because I've heard people say weird shit. No, I'm Sarah. I've heard people say weird shit.
This young woman is.
She knows. Princess knows. I've heard people say weird shit on her panel, and she don't do nothing about it.
Well, probably.
But she mad at me.
Them on her panel because they have a large following, and she wants to attract their audience. It's pretty. It's pretty easy if you think about it.
She really likes it when Jake. I hope I get his name right. Jake Var, whatever. She likes it when he calls her out of her name, and she don't say nothing. And boy, you mad at me because I defended myself from the mods? Come up, Sarah.
Yeah, you go overboard.
Come up.
You really go overboard, dude.
Yeah.
Come up. You think I'm a little bit? Come up.
I don't think she's actually in chat yet. I think I was joking about someone reaching out to her.
Like I hope somebody clip this and send this to her. Like tell Sarah to keep fucking with me because I'm gonna contact one of my friends that know voodoo to cast a voodoo spell on her bitch ass daughter to kill her in the process.
Oh
keep
boy,
it up.
we're returning that to
Keep it up.
Come on.
Keep it up, Sarah.
POS, I can't figure it out.
You're messing with the wrong person. Just keep it up. Because I'm not like these bitch ass people that you troll online. I'm not Wax. I'm not Wax and I'm not Ashley.
Yes,
I will keep that grudge on you forever.
Wow.
You're a very angry little man.
Yeah. What is going on? I can't even.
I don't know.
Ask her. She showed her true colors. Nah, nobody likes him. No, nobody likes him. I knew she was gonna say something else.
If you acted like this, I wouldn't blame her.
Like we're trying.
You don't blame her? You don't even know what's going on,
acted
Melanie.
like this, the way you're acting right now, yeah, a lot of people will probably kick you off their panels.
You don't even know what's going on and the backstory.
I thought you just described it. I thought you said that you defended yourself agained the mods.
Yeah.
Yeah, that too. And Princess.
That's what I'm saying. If you did that like this, then you probably do get kicked off panels quite frequently because most people don't want you to act like this on their panels.
But I thought that's what she wanted to see. She wanted to see bloodbath. Once I defended myself from one of her mods, they start talking shit and then start kick me out.
This is you masturbating until your dick becomes like all raw and bloody, and it's really gross.
Why y'all always thinking about masturbating? We're not thinking about masturbating.
Because you're very self-oriented. You're very selfish with the way you have these discussions. Everything's about you.
Hold on.
And she would apologize to me that none of this will never happen.
What's this video?
This is Smith. I'm trying to get him on the dating show.
Oh.
Can you hear it, or is the audio fucked up?
Ruby's literally courting him right now, by the way.
Okay, I don't hear it.
Game.
Oh, and
tell Smith to come on this panel. What the hell if he's live right now?
Maybe. Oh, by the way, did y'all watch Ava's stream last night?
Yes.
By the way, his audio sounds absolutely cursed to me.
Yeah.
My audio?
No.
No, Smith's.
Oh.
And it probably sounds that way for your stream too, I'm guessing. I'm gonna check.
Yeah, I don't hear it.
You hear nothing? Cool. Dang it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just asking him to join, and he was like interacting a bit. He said maybe. So right now we're in the maybe zone. We still don't know why the fuck, like, my audio like never works on these videos. That's so annoying. I can't like do react things. Let me try opening it again and seeing if that works. If not, I give up. But because he's reacting to my messages, but I can't hear it. Oh, oopsie daisy.
It's some sort of hardware issue. That's why you need to reset your computer when it does that.
I've reset. Well, I've reset.
Keep it up, Sarah.
It just like keeps doing.
Right, because it's something that breaks down at some point. It's really stupid.
Hey, hey. All right, share screen. Also share audio. All right.
And I popped on that stream the other day.
It sounds like a zombie.
Smith?
Discord calls. Most people don't have the like. You gotta keep it fucking entertaining. You know what I mean? Like it's not just you're not just.
Yeah, the stream can't hear what he's saying either. It sounds like garbled. Yeah.
All right, whatever. We got a maybe for the dating stream. I just don't know why she
Prawnceess
does
probably
that.
gonna rat. Prawnceess probably ratting right now.
Who knows
Wait,
what
how is he?
Prawnceess
You
is
want
doing.
Sarah to come over here? That wouldn't be ratting. That would be passing on the message for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would love for she to come here. I wish she would. I wish she would if she had the balls. Because
Yeah,
I want her to keep the same energy. That's why I told her
usually if
keep
you
the same
accuse someone
energy.
of ratting, you're afraid of them telling on you.
Hey, hey, if that's how it is, then y'all could think however y'all want. But I can never be disrespected like this. This woman had the nerve to talk shit about
Yes,
me
you
behind my back.
Pero, what world have you grown up in where you thought that like nobody ever can disrespect you? Like it's just real life. Sometimes you're going to be disrespected.
Like I said, Melanie, Caribbean and America are different.
Okay, so again, you're around people who aren't Caribbean, right? So maybe tone it down a bit.
No, I do be around with Caribbean people. I be around Jamaicans. I be around.
Like your honor is
people in
fine.
my
Your
island.
honor is fine. Like you don't need to defend yourself this badly. Your honor is still intact. You're the one who's shaming yourself with the way you're acting right now, like as if you have been dishonored.
And we don't even know.
What I said on that her panel wasn't that personal. Just because I said told the guy, you know, because he called me a sad and weak and a keyboard warrior because I was listening to whatever they were saying. I got kicked out.
Tracks. Where's the lie in what they said?
I've seen people say worse shit on her panel, and she don't have the same energy, but only for me.
Here's the thing, right? Like if you go after her mods, like she might leave it up to their discretion, and if they leave it up to their discretion, then you kind of fucked around and found out, right?
Like I said, I've seen people like cuss her mods too, and she didn't say nothing.
Okay, that's not her. If it's the mod's discretion, then it's not up to her. It's up to her mods.
This reminds me of the beef when the guy called me Crody, that cut my friendship with Tom.
You have a hard time learning from these experiences, don't you? You don't really try anything different the next time around, it seems.
Well, I mean, I'm always calm, Melanie. You know that. You know I'm always calm.
No, you're the literal opposite most of the time. The only time I've seen you be calm is when you talk about wrestling with someone else.
And something else like the Diddy and the thing. This is why I make big small things into big things. As you seen earlier, when the panel was full and I was hold back because I guess I was quiet.
No, it was because we needed to bring someone else on, and there was only 6 people, enough for 6 people.
Stevie said, "I'm more of a weekend keyboard warrior."
And you know the story. You know the story with Ava. You know,
keep it real part time.
Because I tried to like join in what's going on, and then she kicked me out too. Every single Monday is like I get kicked out of panels. I don't know why.
I'll give you this much.
So don't take it personal. Don't take it personal. You like dominate it with your drama. You're like always like dramatic about other panels. No one wants to talk about it. I've been kicked off panels too, and then I go to a different thing.
You're bitchier than a woman who's, you know, about to have her period.
Yeah, stop looking
I'm
for
on my period.
Just be, just be. Like some people ain't gonna get along. Not every content creator is gonna want you there. Just be, you know. If you know, like, be where you're. Listen,
you're not entitled to anyone's channel.
Yeah, be where you're accepted and not tolerated. That's all. I mean, you can't read the room, then you're kind of probably missing that they've probably already said they didn't want you there. Some people are like that, darling. And it's just what it is. You're not the first one that's been rejected from a panel or a chat, though. Like you bring in energy like we should be swinging, got our sneakers on with our hair tied back. We ladies, we
in the wrestling world, we call this cutting promos on people. Like this guy cut a fucking promo on me and shit. Yeah.
Okay, well, I would be dead if all the things they done talked about me, bro. Like, it's okay to have feelings, but like, it ain't that serious.
How stupid Ava can be.
This is why, by the way, Janet, we keep bringing up wrestling. By the way, Janet, we keep bringing up wrestling because if it weren't for the fact that Pero has talked about wrestling a couple of times in front of me, I would think that this is the start and the end of his personality. Like there's really nothing else to him more than he comes onto people's panels and screams about something that happened on someone else's panels.
Yeah, I know. It's like enough about other people's panel drama. No one gives a fuck what panel you were kicked off. Just internalize it and move the fuck on.
Yeah.
No one cares. That's why you're getting kicked off panels. You're exasperating the fucking issue by every panel talking about getting kicked off panels. No one gives a fuck that you were in the waiting room of a panel. You're not entitled to be on anyone's channel ever.
Also, we were talking about something else before this, right? No, Pero.
For everybody.
What were we talking about before? What were we talking about before you came on? Are you even interested in continuing that discussion?
Right.
Or did you just come on to grieve to us?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's called panel slugging, bro. It really is.
Or just sucking the air out of the room.
Nothing to bring to the panel, to the show. You just want to be noticed. Then say that. Be like, hey, I just want to be here rocking out.
Yeah.
Like, you know, let it be known. Like, you didn't bring no drinks, but you want to hit the weed. You didn't bring nothing. You trying to eat our food, and you know somebody might give you a bite. You know, that's it. You gotta look at it in different ways. Not everybody's for everybody.
How many times I asked women out on panels?
I don't know.
Sarah was the first. Ava was the
you
second.
got rejected, bro. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's not about rejecting. The thing is, at least Ava apologized to me for kicking me out. Sarah didn't. That's the problem.
Who cares? If you're gonna sit around waiting for apologies, you're gonna be really sad in life.
Right.
You don't need to need that shit from other people. Why do you need them to like validate? Like, I need an apology because they kicked me on the panel.
That's the mindset you have.
I can guarantee you, if someone came back in the private chat right now, she'd kick you off and put the other person on, bro. That's her choice. It's her choice.
She's scared. Sarah's scared.
Yeah,
That's
there's
right.
no one better right now.
Well, it's just a choice. Like, you got picked. You know how many people get paid off of panels where I come from? They'll be talking to me, you know, they gotta go because they got paid off the panel. People pay to get people off the panel where I come from.
Yeah, true.
Stop happening, Carol.
Now, honey.
$20 to kick people out.
Lunch, honey.
That's the price. $20.
And if you want this to stop happening, just have like something you can bring to the table.
More
right now, you're
demure.
bringing nothing to the table. We don't want to talk about what you want to talk about.
Yeah, seriously.
But I'm trying to fit in the conversation. I'm not trying to say that I bring negative energy.
We were talking about something else entirely, and you interrupted it.
Well, if you want to do that, try to listen before you come on. That way you can integrate yourself into the conversation respectfully wherever you go. Just listen to what's going on and then see if you can add yourself to that. Not create another storyline so that it all starts focusing on you. Because for the last 10 minutes, we've been talking about like someone that's not even here. Like poor Sarah.
No one knows who Sarah is.
Like now I want to know who Sarah is because I want to hear Sarah's side. Like
it's so crazy to just go into a chat and just bring up some name of someone who none of us have heard of and talk about Sarah kicked me off
a women bash either, bro. So like if a man comes and tells us a woman done did something to him, we definitely want to talk to her. We want to know what it was because you sound hurt.
I bet you she's gonna watch this. I'm sorry. I bet you she's gonna watch this and put this out of context. That I'm a bitch. I still complaining. I dare you, Sarah. I dare you.
In context, acting like a bitch. That's accurate.
That's the only context we know. Like
that's the context of reality. Yeah.
Right. And like I said, now I want to know what Sarah has to say because I think she would tell us what's really going on.
Back and forth.
I will make your life miserable. Remember what I told you earlier? What I'm gonna do? Exactly.
That's so sad.
Now you're not here.
Pero, you know I try to understand you, so just explain this.
You're not going to put any curses on anybody's child either. We're not doing that.
Okay. I live with my words.
Okay, Pero, how do you think you're coming off right now?
In the universe has blessed us tonight, so we will not take that energy. We will return that to you, okay? Because we don't want no one's children.
Janet, we don't. Voodoo isn't even real.
I don't know about that.
I want to ask a question that's more grounded in reality. Pero, how do you think you're coming off right now? Also, I think Ruby wants to say something.
What?
No, this is it. Oh, kick anyone $10. You can kick anyone for 10 minutes for $10. That's just added. I just thought it'd be a fun feature to add.
I'm sorry I didn't hurt y'all because somebody been knocking on my door. But
Send me 5 of it because I need $3. Like, is that crazy? I need $3.
I'll send you $3.
I hate to even say that, but like if I get
wait, no, I've been so broke. I asked my mom to borrow $2 and she said no.
I know.
No to $2. These are the digits I'm working in. What's your cash app?
It's dollar sign.
Just let them finish, Pero.
It's dollar sign Empress
What did you
Janet.
say, Melanie?
Let them finish.
It's dollar sign Empress Janet, darling.
Like I said, I live with my words. I live with my words. And if she ever dare use my beef she's gonna make her mind. If she dare use my beef for a treat, then she's gonna make 10 times worse for herself. Because at least Tree can fight. At least Tree can fight. Sarah, can you fight?
She probably can.
Exactly. Huh, I wish you would. I doubt that.
Anybody with the name Sarah, I'm going for Sarah. Sarah had a baby old as hell in the back in the day.
When Ashley punked her out, she didn't have nothing to say. But I don't know.
Do we care? Do any of us on this panel care at all?
I never say y'all care.
I'm a little curious.
Why are you saying
a little?
No, if you know that we don't care, then why would you say it?
I know. I want to talk to Sarah.
I'm a little invested. I'm not gonna lie. I do. I want to hear Sarah's side now.
Ruby.
No, yeah, thank you.
I meant, do we care in what Pero has to say anymore about this? Given that he said 10,000 words about it already, dude, write an essay. Write an essay.
Seriously.
But I can hear y'all now. Like y'all could say whatever y'all want. I accept y'all criticism, but yeah, like that's all I have to say. Since I was, it is what it is. That was disrespectful as shit at the end of the day. Oh, what up, Tommy?
You don't do yourself any favors. You come off with like really like you're a bit of a contradiction because they're huge small dick energies. I don't know how you do it.
Yes,
it's like,
definitely.
It's small dick energies, but they're also huge.
Yeah,
that's what I don't have, and y'all know it.
It's hard to tell.
We don't know it. We don't know it.
Yeah, alpha men.
If I were to cite the psychological literature on this, I would say you were a textbook case of toxic gamer masculinity, is what it's called.
Oh.
I never said I'm masculine.
That doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's not giving alpha energy though. It doesn't feel like you could hold something down. It feels like
that's where the gamer part comes in because they're not.
You're falling apart like a bitch.
You're falling apart
off a panel,
and
you're not going to make it like this.
At this point, I'd freak out with them. You know what I mean? I'd be like, "Oh my god, why are you worried about that?"
I know. Where's Sarah? Can we get Sarah up here?
Where the fuck is Sarah?
Yeah,
like I said, where is Sarah up here? I will leave to make space.
Come on.
I will leave.
Where is
you need to ask the questions, Melanie.
Okay, fine. Yeah, you were gonna leave last time.
Yeah, I will. I will be the sacrifice. I will step down.
I don't know if you should say that with someone who does voodoo around.
Oh my god.
Y'all want to know how it all started?
No, we don't. No, Pero, we're not. We're no boundaries. No, Pero, no. No means no. No means no. Stop.
Because Princess mentioned my name. That's why.
Stop.
He mentioned my name.
Oh, thank you, Ruby. I love you, girl. Thank you.
Oh, of course.
I had to pay a bill and I couldn't pay it. I was like $3 fucking short.
Dude, I was $2 short of getting like a loaf of like something to eat earlier. So I know what it's like to be working with those tiny digits.
I know. And guess what? I've
been in there too, but I got a couple of cash apps.
Ruby, I just got a text from the job saying to call her tomorrow about the job. So I just want to tell you,
we're on the same boat, baby.
You have been giving great energy, darling. You are saving lives out here, okay? We are coming back to life.
We're changing the world.
Coffee, right? Coffee, whatever it's called. Or is that Jake? No, it's Jake. Princess, how can I give you money that you can then give to Ruby? Because I can't use Cash App here in Canada.
Okay, pal.
Wait, you don't know. Not you. You don't have to.
I always get PayPal.
Oh, no, I want to kick Pero.
Huh?
Venmo. You can do Venmo. It's a
no. I can't do that here in Canada.
Oh, okay.
What is
I know
that?
this because I used to do a fundraiser for mutual aid, sex worker mutual aid, and I want it is so funny how limited you are as a Canadian to help something in America that does that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, my Canadian friends always PayPal me.
The problem is it gives out my dead name, and I've made the mistake of putting that out there before, and I don't want it out there any more than it already is, just in case. Not that I don't trust you, Ruby, but you know, if it does get out, then I'll be like, what the fuck was that, Ruby? Kind of thing. So
yeah, or like if we got hacked or something.
Oh, hey, Ghosty, shout out to you.
You guys know each other? We did an interview on my channel like a few months ago.
I know her from tomfoolery, from like way back before he lied to me.
I can't, like, tomfoolery doesn't put up with like me, and I'm pretty tame, so I can imagine that he wouldn't put up with you.
He wasn't seeing the chat. He knows that I was calling him when I was like being picked on, and then the mods, of course, you know, do what they do best. But like you said, nobody cares, so that's all I say. Yes, I'm glad Ghosty here.
What's up, Fang Soup?
So speaking of like feeling butthurt, not that I do anymore, but I was kicked out from like tomfoolery, Kankamore, a lot of those like sphere of like Destiny or Orbiter stuff. And I kind of like over pathologized it before, like, what is it because I'm disabled? Is it because I'm trans? And I just realized, like, no, it's because I called out their weakness. They wanted to have they thought commentary was calling everything they don't like the R slur. Or every time that someone doesn't behave properly, you say that they're spurging out. And I came on there and I was like, A, someone who's better than you is going to come and shine you out. B, you're never going to be asked to come on like syndicated networks, like in the way that Destiny is, even though he does it, because you're never going to be as big as Destiny at this point. He's basically sucked up that niche.
Destiny will destroy him.
And then my final point is that, like, in general, people perceive it, like, especially normies who are coming in from outside of the internet, they perceive it as like very lowbrow kind of vernacular. They're like, what the fuck's wrong with this person? Like, no, I don't go around calling everything the R slur in real life. I don't call people the R slur in the streets because I'm probably going to get punched in the face. That's the only reason they feel like they can do it, is because
that's right.
And the reason they needed to get rid of me is because since I called out something that was accurate, that they'd have to actually change to fix, but they can't, you know, but they need that because it's kind of like a crutch, so that way they don't have to think while they're actually responding to anything. Then I'm not a demon. I'm a fan or like an opposer. I'm just not neutral to her, by the way. But just
they do nothing but bring slurs on you, Melanie, because they have nothing else to say. Same thing with Neve. Even Neve thinks that Tom is a weirdo.
Well, yeah, I had that same interaction with Neve where she didn't want to interact with me directly. She just kind of wanted me gone. And you could very much feel that with like the way she would talk more about me when I'm not there instead of saying stuff directly to my face, kind of deal.
Oh, wow. I thought y'all were friends.
No, well, I'm not like hostile towards her anymore. I'm not trying, like, when I first started hanging out with like the Thorp stuff, I was kind of on that crusade, but then like I saw Neve. She didn't seem to care about my presence, so I'm like, okay, I don't care about her presence. So again, it's like a very neutral thing at this point with some kind of like past bridges burnt, but I'm not trying to build a bridge with her, so it doesn't really matter.
I mean, like we all hate to see friendship ends, but this is the real world, you know. You don't know when you're gonna end with the friendship with your with somebody that you thought that you could trust. That's how it is.
Their whole thing would be like they come from the debate panel scenes, especially tomfoolery, and so they would try to host panels, and then I would come in there and be like, that was the least productive panel I've ever seen. People literally just called each other the R slur the entire time. There was hardly any discussion about the actual topic, and at best you discuss like the most surface level shit that like anybody could have had that discussion, like even 10-year-olds who are just like knowledgeable on that specific topic. So, you know, going in there to ask them to do better is apparently the most offensive thing you can do, while they're still debating like, oh, should trans people exist and stuff like that, because they're still stuck in the 2000s. Which is fine for here. Like this space, like with the kind of space Ruby and Prawnceess and I are creating, it's pro debate, but it's not like that, right? Like it's kind of like a reset on the entire thing, especially for me, because it's exhausting actually, kind of, to try to defend trans rights. It's just to put it simply, because some people don't want them to exist, and then those are the people who are going to show up most on these panels to argue against it.
And the thing
I don't
is,
know what my
right?
rant was about. I'm sorry for talking for so long.
Okay. The thing is about it, Mel, is that they can talk about whatever slur on their platform, but when I bring up the N word, oh no, we don't use that. We don't use that.
Well,
Like
it's
on that
different
side.
than the R slur. That is just fundamentally different than the R slur, but okay.
Oh, I thought you mean like the F slur, but all right, never mind.
No, well, the F slur is also kind of different too.
To be honest, like the F slur is not that serious. You know, there's other people
No, it
that
is.
use it.
No, it is, but it's just different. It has much different origins and kind of like a different.
I think any derogatory comment towards race, color, or creed is very disrespectful.
What if it comes from within the same race as the person that
it's still we do
oh,
it.
Shit, those people will come up.
Disrespectful. We call each other the N hard ER. We do all that in our world, and it's still disrespectful.
Well, I didn't mean about the N word, but I meant more like just any derogatory statement. Like you can admit though that's like generally less disrespectful because you know that it's not always coming from a place of racism where when it's coming from like especially a white person you don't know.
Yeah,
what are the odds, right? It's coming from
it's both sides though, because like when they do it Mexican or other. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
It's just less likely when it's from your own race.
Like that. Why do we have to go so low for
Right.
Depends you use it on people that you know, but if it comes somebody that you don't know, that is a problem.
Still hurtful. Like I don't call my girls bitches. That's just my sisters. Those is my sisters, honey. They ain't my bitch.
Oh, shit. I think I tried.
I'm in the habit. I say bitch for everything. I don't know how it happens.
I know what it means.
We know
I mean it like it depends on the tone. Like it could be like you're a bitch or like my bitches. What's up, bitch?
I think for white women saying sisters is just a little bit more like intimate.
Ruby, we know that.
And personal, so it feels different to us than maybe it does to you. Whereas bitches is like the depersonalized one. Like
all right. That's what I'm saying. Like so, some people may take. So I get what you're saying though on that topic though, like how you just said that because it only kind of. But I feel like it's still hurtful in some words. Because I am.
We know that.
Well, that's the thing about the
I
right?
call myself that bitch.
Ruby,
like, I'm not ride or die bitch, but like
Ruby,
you,
we know that.
Bitch, then I'm like, wait a minute.
Hero, can you let us have a discussion before you do that? Whatever that was.
Huh?
Like you didn't need to say that while Janet and I were having a back and forth. You could have waited till there was space to say it.
What? I've been cut off. Like I sorry. Like I was trying to say. Ruby, we know that. Ruby, we know that.
Yeah, just like Ava said, you can accidentally call a man a bitch, but you're just kind of testing like the stick up his ass, right? Because he's not like one of us, right? Yeah, I see that.
What?
But,
Even Ava, what? What up,
like,
Ava?
The guy called you a dummy though, and he was just talking. Like that to me was like how I'm talking. Like I didn't like that. You know,
it's very much like your personal history. Because, like, for me, like, when I grew up in group homes, I was immediately kind of out just for being strange, and I was either called Fairy Boy or the R slur.
Okay.
And
Ruby called me
so
a bitch last week. I forgive
when people
you.
say it on here now, like, I do get overly negative responses about it because I don't have the luxury of perceiving it as a neutral term.
Okay.
Because I have mental disabilities.
Yeah, but that's not something. I get what you're saying, but.
Well, no,
I would rather say, Janet,
like,
don't cut me off, not because you're black. You know, like let's not do that. Just like read the room, Janet. Don't cut me off. You know, but people just take it like, don't cut me off, you F word, which is the FAGG. Yeah, and it's like, why do you need to do that? I'm not getting that. Like, and gay,
some people that take it very serious.
My day, when you said gay, it meant happy. It didn't mean the other way. So,
and since Ava is here, y'all seen the question that Ava asked? If one of us, see Ben assaulted Grace in front of us, what would we do?
I asked that the other day to like, what's his face?
Oh, for real?
Yeah, that was my question. Is she she's ripping me off or you're misquoting and giving her credit that belongs to me?
Oh, well. So my answer, you already know. I'm a real N-word. And
you're gonna break out the voodoo kit.
That's
it's not no voodoo. Well, trust me, I know he's taller than me. I can guarantee he's taller than me. I'm 5'11".
Can you just do the voodoo anyways? Like just do the voodoo now.
No, stop it.
You still with that, Melanie?
Stop it, Melanie.
What I was saying, he's gonna get the baddest beating he's gonna ever have in his life.
You're gonna make me get my crystals.
I will pay you for a Ben Voodoo doll.
If I see Ben assaulting Grace in front of me.
Oh my
That is my answer. But yeah, man, she made me go this far, bro. She made me go this far. Nobody never talk shit about her. So why she talking shit about me? Because somebody brought up my name.
Oh my
and said
god!
I
What
got
if we
kicked
get
out
a
of
Ben Voodoo doll and then a Grace Voodoo doll, and we keep them as far apart as possible?
Now we clowning about voodoo dolls. Wow, that's tough.
Thanks, Ava. No, I think I had a really good idea. We keep the two dolls, the Grace doll and the Ben doll, as far apart as possible. Like we put them on other sides of the earth, even.
That's a good idea. I like that.
I don't really hate them. It's just the direction that
How
they're
can
going.
you not hate somebody who punches his daughter?
No,
What is wrong
I
with
hate
you?
that too. I hate that too. No, it's just Grace.
Okay.
It's just the direction that she's going. It's like sometimes she does upload her shit.
Are you
and then
taking back
next thing
what you said that you
shit.
don't hate Ben, or because you said you do hate that? So how could you hate that but not hate Ben? He's the one doing it. Are you taking that back?
Well, what do you mean?
You said, "quote I don't hate Ben." Is that correct?
Oh, like yeah, like in a good way, but the bad way, like the bad Ben, nah. Like I despise it.
The bad Ben?
The bad Ben.
It's like the big Ben, but now it's the bad Ben.
That's a good name. He is the bad Ben.
Instead of going gong, instead of going gong at midnight, it goes. He just punches Grace at midnight.
No, I've seen more videos of Ben assaulting Grace.
$1 million. $1 million.
$1 million.
That is how much I'm worth.
Yeah, I've seen
$10 10 minutes.
Sacrificing.
I've seen more videos of Grace being assaulted. That's just crazy.
This is Stevie.
You should have like a little asterisk and then some fine print that says, like this is like your donation suggestion only, so that way you can technically keep me if you ever want to.
Kisses, Stevie.
Wait, OPC in the chat?
Melanie. I like her mods. I like her mod status. I like that they, you guys greet us. I like it. I wouldn't change your mods, girl. Sometimes it's just worth having the ones you have. You don't need no more,
Right.
And
I think it works.
I think they, they do their job.
If you want me to warn people before I give them a timeout, I will. But like, I still think like if people are just acting
maybe
like
a warning
immature or like perverts, it's just like I have to do something just to make it like de-incentivize the behavior, or at least get them focused on chirping me out instead.
Yeah.
Chirping. I love it. Doing all that chirping.
Yapping.
All right.
Yeah, a lot of
I love it. You got to. I call my people the Mad Hatter chatters. And they're allowed to chat everywhere. So when they follow Empress, they're the Mad Hatter chatters, darling. Don't you dare
Why
stop.
not the Mad Chatters, though? It's kind of like, that seems more intuitive. The Mad Chatters. I'm not telling you how to do it.
I have an interruption.
I'm the Mad Hatter and Wonderland. Go ahead, Johnny.
Okay, so it's about an hour till the dating show. I want to take a break to get some food and energy drink. So I know it's super fucked up. I'm wrong, bad girl.
You expect me not to have the spotlight on me for over an hour? How am I supposed to
if you guys want to still hang out, I can like go to my phone and like try to be. I just am not gonna be like that.
I'll contact you, Ruby. You know I got you.
But if you guys want to hang out here and then transfer to the, or what do you think, Princess?
Well, I was gonna ask you, but should we do like we don't do it now, but I was thinking about doing a pre-stream like before the dating show in the future also.
It's like
do you want, you're not doing that now?
Sorry. Well, I can't do that. It's just I am going to be doing some like background prep stuff, so I might be a little silent, but we can move this there if we want to.
Well, I'm contemplating if I should like, because I just need to get some food and stuff before the dating stream. I was wondering if I should. Maybe I'll just leave my.
I was gonna say, I'm actually going to go off stream and take a break, but in the future, maybe we can just do a pre-stream if you want.
Yeah. Well, we can figure out something for next time. But for tonight, I don't know if I should end the stream or just leave you guys to chat if you guys want. I guess.
Hey, Ava.
I guess just leave it up.
You remember that?
That's stuck in my fucking head. Dude, don't that's been stuck in my head. I didn't watch that much of the OPC review, but I watched the first like 20 minutes.
I can't go in because I know she's gonna kick me off
everybody
the
but
Zoom.
me, and I'll sing for chat. I'll just sing and keep singing.
Ava, if you're watching this right now, Ava, if you're watching this right now, like please have me back in your crew.
I think you'll lose all your viewers when Janet.
We'll go back to the old ways, like how it was. Just saying. I mean, if you want to come up and talk about it, we can.
All right. Well, whatever, you guys. I guess I'll just end the stream, or yeah, I guess I'll wrap. It's coming in 3 hours. Let's wrap it up. Everyone, go to Prawnceess. Go to Prawnceess 9:30. We're going to be doing the dating stream tonight. So in 1 hour, reconvene. Let's do a little break, refresher, reconvene in about an hour. All right. Let me drop Prawnceess link in chat again, so the people know where to go, because I don't think I'm going to restream it. Because I wanted, last time I restreamed it, and it like split the viewers. So we had like, 40, 50 on each. So it looked like only 40, but like it was actually like 100. So I don't want to, I don't know. Prawnceess, what do you think? Did you have a final? Well, I'll message you. Whatever. Everyone, let me drop it. Hold on.
Yeah, everyone
think of
share it
another
on
song
your
about
community
saying
wall.
goodbye.
If you know how to share it.
That was crazy. We all going to hell. Like what one of her shit was right. I mean, one of her
Carol
songs
can
was
do
right.
that, and someone else does it along him. But I try to sing like 2 popular songs, and nobody joins in on with me.
Wait, did you say Tupac? Come with me, Hail Mary.
He didn't say Tupac.
Oh, I thought he did. I mean, I thought she did. My bad, Melanie.
Yeah, she.
All right, everyone, Prawnceess in like about an hour. I'm ending the stream. Thank you everyone for coming on. It was a great stream. I'm gonna go get some pizza thanks to chat funding, and we'll see you in about an hour.
Yes, love you, kisses, high five.
Take care, Ruby.